Tell us what happened last session.
So, I think we should just fall in. Most of the party defeated the spirits of the physical spirits and completed the Ark of the Pecco. Completed that story. But as the party banded down for rest after planting the seeds of Artema, taking the seeds that existed in the hilt of each staff, discovering that they were seeds.
So you guys freed all the spirits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
All of the spirits that were within that strange ether.
So not all of the spirits.
Yeah, but all of the teachers were free. And they got each of the pieces.
Yeah, like the animal. I meant the animal spirits.
They were free. Yes.
Okay, cool.
And
we built the tapestry.
You built the tapestry,
right.
And it seemed to reveal the visage of the Wild Mother and Bilizu, and 3 orbs under each of them, which seemed to contain strange rune drawings. Mm-hmm. Upon further inspection and looking at these seeds, it appears that these seeds, these drawings, were actually small seedlings of baby fur balls inside of them. What? That when planted, seemingly will invigorate the new generation of Zeecrah. However, as all is seeming to move in the right direction and the party continues to move forward, some taking the rest, Tranelis ventured off in the night. And a few members of the party stayed behind. And others want to follow in the early dawn, where the sun has yet to rise, and it's just that where the light is just creeping up in the dawn. And found Tranelis. And in order to keep things interesting, Ruby kind of standing back, seeing everything, noticing, and taking in what's happened. Were you here in the last session?
No.
Oh shit.
I wasn't either.
None of you guys were.
No. Only Tranelis was.
No, that's one shot. I remember I had casted.
Yes.
I casted Mirio.
So.
It's an issue.
It's
a big issue.
Then.
I can't remember whether it was Shield Touch or Ice Knife.
So, remain. We're going to come back to that then.
Help, it's again.
Premiere.
What was that?
Ash, you were there though, weren't you?
Yeah.
Ash was there. So,
the music got louder and it's happening again.
Yeah.
You can do it quiet.
Is there any way to confirm any further?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe I did. I'm not sure if I casted. No, I didn't have Shield Touch at the time, so it was probably Ice Knife.
So you see Ash as
you can hear us, right?
Tranelis is.
Yeah.
What had happened at the end of the last session happens. You see Mirio step back and instinctively look towards PJ. You can see whose eyes are glowing a vibrant pink. You hear Mirio bounce and step back and kind of pats you on the back and says, "I'll get the others," and picks up PJ and begins to run back to where Artema is.
Hmm.
7 Deadly Sins. You see Mirio kind of seemingly being attacked in some ways, coming back heavily breathing, and is waking all of you up and basically
Camille's probably awake, just kind of is it morning?
Yeah, it's early morning, so the sun is yet to come up.
So Camille would be awake then.
Yeah. And Mirio comes back holding PJ, who is you can see is gone into you're not sure which stage of the bloodlust curse, but is currently being afflicted.
So have we seen this stage before?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
we had to tie PJ up.
Right. I wanted to make sure though that it wasn't
stage 4.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, you've seen the same stage before.
Okay.
But Mirio just seemed freaked out, almost that his magic was not working when he was back. It was basically the same thing happened before, where his great restorations weren't working, magic wasn't working with him. Mm-hmm. And so he basically shouts, "I need to take care of this. Go to the Harna. Now, quickly."
Oh, got it. Oh, okay.
All
right.
Just you can see that he is moving over and is beginning to take his symbol of a rock and is attempting to try to get whatever this thing's out of PJ, but it's just Ash who has to go. So what are you doing?
Ash is still
there.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna do what Mirio said. I'm gonna run for the Harna. I'm gonna follow right after Ruby.
I'm
booking it.
Before I go, I'm gonna be I'm gonna turn back at Muriel. I'm like, what happened? What did we miss?
I can't fill you in right now.
Whatever. All right, fine.
Whatever.
I'm sure I'll find out. Muriel, don't do anything stupid. And I
I
turn Ingrid into the bow and I fly away.
I'll try not to. As you go to find Ingrid to turn her into the bow,
Mhm.
you kind of look for her, and she's gone.
Oh no.
Ah, shit.
Aaron, is that my fault?
Muriel,
What? And
Where's-
you see that he is like feverishly like working to try to
where's
understand this.
Ingrid?
I don't know. Isn't she with you?
You'd think that, but
She's always with you, right? She's like your soul thing. whatever.
yeah. That's why I'm asking you. What did you guys do over there? Considering,
Something's going on with the Tranelis. Something weird. Something freaky.
son of a bitch.
And your dad's involved.
Of course he is.
He's always involved.
He's always involved.
Hey, go!
All right,
go!
fine.
I-
I start hoofing it.
I
literally.
shout back to Muriel. I shout, take care of my boy. I'm like, kind of worried.
I'll try. Okay, so running.
I'm running. I'm like, guys,
What?
this may sound crazy. I don't know where Ingrid is.
What?
Your soul?
Yeah,
Me
I don't
personally-
get it either.
God damn it, Mom! I lost my soul
Is this the
again.
first time you've lost Ingrid, really?
In thousands of years, yes.
That's slightly alarming.
Do we think we can cause a correlation between whatever's happening right now, the panic that we see, and
We'll
Ingrid
have to
being
see
gone?
whatever the heck Tranelis is doing.
All right, let's go. Let's
Okay, as
go.
you're continuing to move through, Ash, you hear the sound of footsteps.
Here's the
Loud footsteps.
here's the irony of it. I could cast Find Familiar to bring her back, but I would need a spellcasting tool to use that. And considering my familiar is my spellcasting thing now,
Bruh.
bruh.
The
It's a
loop.
conundrum.
So you hear the sound of
Me-
footsteps.
Meanwhile, me with the apparently amnesiac, just like, are you all right?
I don't understand what you're saying.
You see that there's no comprehension into anything that you're saying, and there's just fear. And then Tranelis, you hear rapid footsteps making their way, aggressive footsteps. It sounds like moving closer and closer towards you. What are you doing?
I'm casting ice step on this freaky dude.
For the,
Okay.
oh, okay.
I'm defending my fucking home.
Ash, you begin to see Tranelis begin to mutter something in Druidic.
For the sake of me taking the hit here, I'm gonna say Kamir's first.
All right,
Fine.
Thank you.
oh, wait, do I still have my staff on me?
You know, the party picked it up.
Oh, right, that's right. Okay. Equipment.
I'm just
We're just gonna,
in the doorway.
We're gonna remove stuff. From the
So what does
woodlands.
this place look like?
So as you're
Running
moving
into?
and running
Yeah.
through, you see that it seems that this tribe seems to be the heart of this sickness, of this plague that seems to be creeping on the rest of Zeecrah. The air is more stagnant. It's hard to breathe. It almost seems to be darker. The trees seem to be more to be petrified and cracked. And as you're stepping through, you hear the of bones beneath your feet.
Quick question.
Ash, I'm like Ash.
Do I
Ash.
have, do I have advantage on this attack? Because Ash is probably not expecting that.
He is, because he can see you
Fair enough.
casting it. And as you can see, as you're crying out Ash, you see suddenly this flash of light.
Okay, does a 21 hit Ash?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay, so
I thought he was gonna say no.
You see a flash of light that then, as you scream out, as you like shout out Ash's names, you see a jet of cold energy impact right into kind of the chest of where Ash is, and you see the center, the source of this.
So I need Ash. You take 1 point of piercing. I need everyone within 5 feet to make a dexterity saving
I
throw.
don't think. Are we that close
Are we
yet?
that close? 5 feet, yeah.
Okay,
So
just Ash then.
yeah, so
Are we on a
Ash,
handle?
we're gonna make a dex saving throw, Ash.
This is a touch thing
No,
or
it's a ranged
ranged?
Range spell attack.
All right.
Cause I just see this weird fucker at the door.
Yeah.
Oh no. 8.
You take a total of 7 points of cold damage.
And you see as the cold energy hits Ash, who kind of like looks back at you, you see that the source of this energy, an emaciated, eyes sunken in, speaking in a tongue that you do not understand, Tranelis, who seems to be his chest is like heaving up and down in anxiety and fear, And it's just like his eyes look like a cornered animal as he's speaking to each other.
I'm guessing Shillelagh.
Okay.
What the hell?
Can I-
Just
can I-
goes, what the hell?
Can I
Stay
run up
back.
to Tranelis and be like, what the fuck is you doing?
You hear a
I don't hear-
stranger and you
How
still
close
see-
are you? How close are you
I
getting?
get like 10 feet away.
I'm going up to Ash.
Okay. So you go up to Ash and Tranelis, you just see these strange people, furball but much shorter with gills on the side of their face, scaled.
I'm saying Druidic because that's all I can fucking speak. Who are you?
You hear language
Stay
you
away.
understand.
Can I cast detect languages? Is that how that spell works?
Oh, I believe so. Yes. I believe is it comprehend languages or detect languages?
Seeing as they don't
I don't
do,
believe detect languages is.
My bad.
I'm gonna go.
I don't think detect language is a thing.
Yep, they're speaking all right.
They're
It's called your
I think
ears.
I think
It's called your ear.
comprehend languages.
It's called ears.
Comprehend languages. Yeah, it's a first level
Or
spell.
tongues. That was-
While you're looking that up, I'm gonna go up to Ash. I'm gonna
I got it.
I'm gonna go up to him I don't know. I reach to his shoulder, pull him towards me. What the hell happened?
So
I don't know. We found him
I'm
like
gonna cast a
this.
spell. Would I
Wait,
be...
one
Okay.
second.
sorry.
One second.
Yeah. Say again.
I don't know. We found him like this.
But did you get?
I am-
You got separated?
Turning back to Tranelis, friend, what happened?
You hear the man with the man painted in rocks and shiny rocks.
Deep
do I
booming
feel
voice.
the creepy aura from him?
You do not feel creepy.
He
He just seems to be rather intimidating.
okay. Seeing
Seeing
as no response in Druidic, I'm
one
gonna
second. Ruby, you're casting.
I'm gonna cast comprehend languages. Would I also know? Would I know if there's any? Have I seen anything like this before? Would it be someone feeble-minded? Would I know?
You have never come across or seen
Never read anything
this.
like this.
Mm-mm. So you suddenly hear and understand that Tranelis is speaking in Druidic.
He's speaking in Druidic.
What? Okay.
Seeing as they don't
I am-
respond to anything Druidic, I'm gonna try Elvish.
Okay.
I am
Okay, that's Elvish
approaching
and Giants are my racial language.
Tranelis.
I speak Elvish.
I
I
speak
speak Elvish.
Elvish.
Okay.
Get away from me now.
Wait.
Whoever you are, an
What was
Elvish.
that? Wait, Cam, what are you trying to say?
I am approaching Tranelis.
If he comes within a feet, whack with a stick.
Everyone, stand back. So
Ash, hold on
I'm
a
gonna
second.
respond in Elvish. Tranelis,
How do you know my name?
You're Tranelis of the Harna. We're close friends.
how do you not know? who
I'm
I
rolling
am?
ahead against Ash. He was coming close.
Ash is not coming. Ash
Okay.
is already there.
How do you not know who we are?
I've never seen anything like you. What are you? Who are you?
No.
I am within 5 feet.
You're within 5 feet. Okay, you're moving within 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm hitting him. He's coming
For
too
the purpose
close.
of this, if we're gonna start going into combat and PvP, I want everyone to just roll for initiative so we can set it.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
on my whole temporal awareness.
Just
14 plus.
structure, yeah.
It's Dex, right?
Oh, nice. Off to a good start.
27.
15.
Having
let's go,
advantage.
25 to 20. 27.
27.
18.
21 is mine.
Okay.
That's
15.
15.
And then Ruby?
16.
This is very appropriate music.
Do you
Very
recommend this,
spooky.
Taryn?
What?
Do you recommend it?
Yes,
So,
personally.
Aries, you suddenly hear everything that he's saying, and you see that he's beginning. You see you've seen it enough times to know that Tranelis has cast Shillelagh, but you see that it's not as powerful as it normally is. His stance is not as strong. He's hunched, almost less experienced looking.
Ash.
So, Aries, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay at my 10 feet away from Tranelis, where
you
I
hear him
am.
speaking in Elvish.
I'm gonna speak in Elvish. I'm gonna say, Tranelis, you're Tranelis of the Harna. We know you. We're your close friends. You must have lost some memories or something, but we know you.
I've never seen a creature like you before.
I've never had until 3-4 months ago.
I'm
3-4 months ago, my son was alive.
I'm
Up
Aries.
here,
I'm
I'm saying-
from Panmark. I'm a Triton.
The hell is Panmark?
a different place. Listen, Tranelis, you've lost so many memories. I don't know what you remember and what
And
you
so
don't.
was Leo. Leo was alive as well.
We
Don't
know-
talk about her.
Why?
Tranelis, we know that things are rough with memories of you and your wife and your son, but we're trying to help you. We know who you are. We know your backstory. We know what happened with Leah. We know your deal with the fuck, what's his name?
You're speaking Elvish. I can't
And
understand.
I shall for Thalin at that point.
Okay, you shut.
I also do
Oh.
not speak Elvish, so
Oh,
I
you haven't
still
yours.
do not understand what is going on.
You just hear there's no response. Aries, I'll say for the purpose of this, roll a general persuasion check.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, you-
19.
Okay, that brings us to Ash is my turn.
Yeah. So seeing that Tranelis is about to bonk me with a stick, I, Kanan, know that this will not work, but he would do it anyway. Ash is just gonna down and cast command, which automatically fails because Tranelis does not understand the language I am speaking it in.
As you speak the words, you see that Tranelis just looks at you without any.
What
Doesn't
the
understand what you're saying. Okay, it's Ash. Nothing your turn.
Yeah, still like.
Can Ash converse with me when it's my turn?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to
Yeah.
like speaking. It's not like we're an actual initiative. It's
Okay.
just keeping structured. Tranelis.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
They also.
Yeah.
I'm still
You're
like,
within
10 feet
10
away.
feet. Okay.
I'm like behind Ash.
Is Ruby within 5 feet?
Ruby, are you within 5 feet?
I don't think so.
All right, Ash is within 5 feet. I'm hitting him. He's in my face
Can
now.
I reaction, like reach out and try to stop his stab?
Unfortunately, that's not really how reaction works. But if you had not Corn Master, but what's it called? Sentinel. Okay. Oh.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 to hit. That's gonna go to hit.
I grab the stick.
Just like watches it. You're like you kind of push and you see like oh shit.
Okay, in that case, bonus action, hidden step.
Okay.
Gone.
You see
And I turn around and book it.
You see that Tranelis just vanishes. That brings us to Ruby. It's Ruby.
He vanishes?
She's gone. Do you still have your? Not like are you still tuned to that?
I have it.
Ben is.
I have it. I'm not tuned to it.
You're not tuned to it. Never mind.
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay. So Ruby, it's your turn.
I'm going to. Oh my god, what's the spell? See invisibility.
Okay. You cast it. You see Ruby's eyes glow a vibrant blue color, and she like scans almost like Terminator style around, and you can see that Tranelis is running and booking it in the opposite direction.
He's in the opposite direction. Go now. Follow me, and I'm going to start running after him.
I'm shouting for the other tribe members.
Okay.
I'm assuming I do not recognize the area around me
You do
anymore.
not.
Can we hear him?
You do hear him shouting, "Fallen!" Like we can say how you ever would like to. Oh,
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Wait,
Oh
let me
my
help
God.
you.
Sweet.
Big
Oh my
bottle
goodness.
of root beer.
Wait, let me help.
I transitioned.
Hello.
Go.
Have you seen it? Sorry. I'm
Alrighty.
just saying this. I'm glad that you can eat pizza with us.
Okay. So
You're here in spirit, Kagan.
you are. So let me know when y'all are ready to start. You can get back started.
Yeah, let's go.
So
Before we run off after Ruby, I want to go to Ash and I want to be like, so you know how I have this pet dragon with me that turns into weapons and stuff?
I'm familiar.
Have you seen it?
Missing dragon.
Like when you got separated from Tranelis, did you see it anywhere?
Have I?
you have not.
Okay.
Not recently.
Damn. What the hell happened? I
I
can't.
think we have more pressing concerns right now.
I would agree, but I can't use magic right now. I can't. And then I'm like, wait, I can't do this. So I take out the Nautic eye.
Okay.
Like,
So
start
yeah,
looking
you
through
start to you do see. You can't actually like see through like solid objects. You can see through Tranelis' home. You can see through lots of various things.
Mhm.
And you do see Tranelis, who is running off, and Ruby, who's leading this charge. You do hear Tranelis screaming, out for various people that you don't recognize some of the names from passing things that Tranelis has said, but some of the names you don't recognize.
I'm gonna be like, follow me, Ash. I accidentally run into one of Tranelis' walls, and then I go around it.
I'm going to try
So
and get them
Tranelis.
lost in the forest.
Okay.
Would that be a survival check to do?
I'll say-
To get them lost?
Sure, make a survival check. You guys make an opposed. You can either roll survival or investigation.
Investigation, baby.
Survival. Okay.
Oh yeah. Hell
Non-natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Tranelis is very
Also-
distraught right now.
Also, dirty 20.
You're fine.
25.
Like that, and then Ash.
Huh?
What'd you roll on? You're basically trying to follow Tranelis, because he's trying to get you lost in this forest. So I'm saying, in order to keep your kind of tail on him, roll basically roll investigation or survival.
Investigation or what?
Or
Survival.
survival.
Is the music still too loud?
I don't know. I'm just
I think people were running
there's
upstairs.
there's issues.
Yeah, people are.
I am better at survival because I have actual proficiency in that.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, that's just
So that's
a
a 15.
15, yeah, easy enough. So you guys are continuing to kind of move through as you hear. It's kind of difficult for Tranelis to get you kind of lost as you can hear the, and you can see like movement into nearby trees as he impacts and it's just moving kind of.
Also, the Nana guy is probably helping.
Yeah, that's
me.
most effort for you two. It's been like you guys are kind of leading the charge here.
After a minute, it goes
Oh
away.
yeah.
Well,
And you see eventually
versus
like it
6
stops
elapses.
though, and Tranelis looks again like a cornered animal. Seems to be terrified. And Tranelis, as you're kind of looking around, kind of moving away through the days, you look around and see Zeecrah, and you see that it is dead. But the trees, the most lively and full of greenery and lush life, are petrified and withering.
Ash.
There's not an animal in sight. No, the air around him is stagnant, hard to breathe, and just this sense of heaviness just overwhelms you as you kind of reach out and try to sense the life around you, and there's nothing.
Ash.
As they catch up, I look around at the dead areas and I look around at the other mystery here. I put 2 and 2 incorrectly together.
Ash.
You hear
What?
kind of like all stopping.
Where was Muriel with you or was he with Tranelis?
We went with Muriel to find Tranelis.
Okay. Right.
Do I know anything about furbolgs?
No, not
Most-
of Zeecrah. Zeecrah
Yeah.
itself is so
Most-
isolated.
You could argue that none of the party really does know
Yeah.
about, other than Tranelis himself.
Yeah.
Other than what I told you, that may or may not be true.
Yeah. So it's not just a you thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk slowly up to Tranelis and be like,
What did you do to this place?
this was not us, Tranelis. We don't know what caused this. And this is your land, and we came here with you to try and help you save it, but we don't know what caused
How
it.
do I believe you?
I turned to Ash. God, I wish I knew what they were saying.
Go ahead. Just
I'm gonna try again in Celestial this time.
I look at Ash and I say like seeing him like try to speak up, I'm like, Ash, I got it. And comment. And I look back at Tranelis in Elvish and say, listen, just please trust me. You can do whatever you want. You can fucking try to kill us, but you're not gonna get very far.
My home is destroyed, and you are strange people in this land. I've never seen before. The type of creatures you are, I have never seen before.
Because we came here with you to try and help you save
I've been
your
here my whole
hometown.
life. I never left.
That's not true, Tranelis. You don't remember half of your life.
You know what? While this is happening, can I look? Can I just look around?
What are these strange
for,
clothes I have?
Any
Roll a
sign of
perception check.
magic or anything like
Roll a
that?
perception check.
You have. Holy shit. I love
Natural
you.
20.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna let this conversation finish up.
Yeah, that's fine. But
Yeah.
Tranelis,
Are we gonna leave the room sort of thing?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Tranelis, you.
Give me Debbie up.
I know who you are, and not because I'm some creepy stalker. I know because you've told me all of your stories. You told me about your son. You told me about Leah. You told me about the dagger. We know everything that's been happening.
Dagger.
Yes.
What dagger?
It's like talking
I would like to know,
one
he
of
does
your
not
friends.
have,
this
he
is out
does
of
not
character.
have the bandages.
Yeah, it's like this is like
right
talking
now.
to one of your friends that like
Actually, no,
is
he
reading
would.
a
He would still have
series
them
and
on.
they haven't gotten to a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that he was wearing them at the time, so he does have the bandages, but there's something under.
Yeah.
Tranelis, what are those bandages on your arm from?
I don't know.
In an attempt to revive your son, you used a dagger and you performed the rite of rising. You carved the sigil into your arms and you tried to revive him, but it went south.
And I think came from this guy, and I point to,
This guy's father, exploited you.
I see you pointing to me and like, leave me out of this, please.
And I slowly start to just take off the bandages.
And as you do, and you look to see what lies underneath. There's a scar.
what?
It's just. It's
Weird.
Can I roll an insight check to see if this is like actually Tranelis?
Oh my god, I assist.
Thank you.
So he's wearing the same clothes that
So
he
they
was
both
earlier,
go,
but he's a lot more shriveled.
he seems to be much more emaciated. His bones seem more.
I think he said
He looks
like,
more like how
it's a
you met him
25.
the
Wrists
first
are
time.
thin.
That's a 25.
25.
I'm trying to do
It seems to be the same Tranelis, but he doesn't have none of the memories of.
someone did a factory reset on this boy.
And how do you know about How do you know about Leah and Sylvie? Sylvie died 3 days ago.
Tranelis,
someone messed with your memories.
what do you remember? How did you wake up? You were obviously in the forest. You saw a tall man. That's Ash.
I was mourning my son. Can I roll an insight check to see if I can trust these people at all? Wait,
Friend, you are not right in the head in Celestial.
Okay.
Any response?
Anyone here speak Celestial?
Not even. Nope.
Yes.
You-
Yes.
And Mirio could if he were
Yeah,
here.
Ares, you hear Ash say like under his breath, "Motherfucker got hit on his head." Pretty much, not the motherfucker part, but
I respond. I look at Ash. I go, he got hit in the head and you didn't fucking tell us? In Celestial.
okay. And you hear them speaking in
Damn.
strange tongues.
Don't speak that language. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're
Celestial.
firing.
I turn around and say in Elvish.
What's a celestial?
Oh my god! roll a for that. Insight.
I did 19.
19. They don't seem to be lying. They're pretty good at reading people. But what they're saying can't be true. They seem so genuine. They don't. There's no tell they're lying. What they're saying is it's insane. But you trust them.
Ruby, do you know something true?
No, I do not.
I feel like that'll be a bit of a waste here.
But either you're an accomplished liar, or you've gone insane.
If I were insane, would I know every single detail about you and your wife and your son?
Insanity works in weird ways. I don't know what's happening to my mind right now.
Unfortunately, I think you're the one that's going insane.
My son died 3 days ago. I think that's par for the course.
It was not 3 days ago, it was 4 months ago.
Explain the last thing you remember. Ask me the last thing you remember.
Do you trust me, Charles? I'm gonna get them on my knees. I'm gonna drop my wand.
I'm a tall fucker.
I know. I'm gonna drop them to my knees. I'm gonna have nothing in my hands. Do you trust us? At least a little bit.
Don't know.
Okay.
Please, Tranelis, you have to.
What happened
sec.
here first?
It's
Why isn't anyone here?
I'm a
story.
What happened to my family? What happened to my tribe?
What, Ash?
Initially.
I'm gonna try one more time. This is the only other language that I
Oh
know.
my god.
In Giant,
Oh.
do you not wish to save this land?
You hear finally spoken in Giant, this tall man made of very shiny rocks that glitter like the sea. There's no metal in Zeecrah.
Oh, there is. You just haven't found it.
Yes.
Maybe not anymore.
A man made of rocks that glitter like the sea speaks to you in Giant. You think, oh, that's probably why he's so tall.
You're also giant, Ken.
But you do hear this.
Of a sort.
I want to know what happened to the site and why you were here.
Can you open
Who
your
you
mind and let us
I can't believe they
explain?
speak a freaking dead language. They can't speak. There's no single word being spoken here.
So as Ares here had said earlier with the dagger, from how you explained this a while ago, there was a calling from said dagger.
What's a dagger?
I take out my dagger
Hey.
and I show it to him. This is a dagger. It's
Just
used to
a
cut shit.
dagger, not the
So
dagger.
it's a sharp stick.
I take
Yeah.
it. I take it
What
back.
is this made of?
Metal.
What's metal?
That's not important right now.
Aries turns around like
We're doing
really
all-
fucking mad.
We're
He's
doing
like,
all guy. You were over session
And he
one,
said-
right?
he
We're
said
doing all
around
this
session
shit over.
one.
We're doing all this shit
he
over.
turns
again.
to Kamir and he goes in common. I cannot deal with a man that is 7 feet tall and thinks like a fucking toddler. Please.
Kamir's not paying attention. He's like looking.
Yeah.
He also doesn't think like a toddler. He's just culturally ignorant.
So, from
There's
there,
something called metal. It's sharp. Sometimes if you sharpen it like you do with rocks.
Why would you sharpen rocks when a stick's perfectly
To
usable?
stab shit.
What is shit?
Aries is like
It doesn't have a curse words anymore.
What is shit in Elvish? That's a good question.
Shaken.
nice.
That's fucking German. Is all this just German now?
In Orcish, it's Schrock.
So, from there, from this dagger that washed up, you heard a voice that had said, with blood on this dagger, you'll be able to revive your kid. So, however, this dagger was cursed. It made you go insane, and it made you kill some of the people you love the most. In doing so,
That is not true. Sorry, that's not a character. That is not what I told
No, they don't know that.
No, but that's not what I told her.
They wouldn't know
There.
that.
that's true. I would not know that. But that's how I
That's
know
how
it.
Ruby interpreted it, what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So,
you've never
she's
been...
combining Sylvana's story with
You
Exactly.
never know. Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
out of character, that's what
Don't
You've,
know.
you've never been
My
clear
apologies.
about it, to be fair.
Fair.
You said I accidentally killed my whole island. You interpreted
Fair,
it
fair.
anyways.
and I'm also taking parts of Sylvana's legend that I had heard before. So, from there, in killing some of your loved ones, a curse began to run rampant. It's essentially stopped your cycle of life in
and it petrified Zeecrah.
in the stage that is death. So there's hardly any life, and we're trying to find life. You've been here for God knows how long. Please ask all the questions you have. That's Reader's Digest, and you found us, and we're trying to help you, and I know you don't know us, but if you didn't know us, how would we find a place as isolated as Zeecrah? How would we even know a place like Zeecrah if you hadn't told us?
Except for Ash, but
You
What
Ash,
would you say
Ash
that
is
is?
What language
I
you said
didn't
that?
know. I just kind of like he said it under his Aries said it.
Ash is
Do I hear that?
an Englishman listening to two people have a very heated discussion in French.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, and I'm an American.
Knowing like moon speak and Russian.
Yeah, why not come here? Why does this man have ghosts?
He's half demon.
he's
I like look.
What's a demon?
I like look to him, and I'm like, whatever he just said. Don't mention my father.
I'll do like
he's very old, a lot older than you are. He is
Much older.
thousands and thousands of years old, so he's a bit of an old fart. But
Tranelis, I have a question. Have you seen a small bird like dragon?
Have I? I know I saw that koala a long time ago, but is that the last time I've seen anything like that? Or have I seen anything looking like what Aries is describing?
In your pot.
I saw a dragon-like creature nearly a year ago. Or if what you're saying is true, a year and a half.
would you?
Sorry, many moons. That's
There you
the
go.
more
Yeah,
accurate.
okay,
That's more
okay,
accurate.
cycle.
I'm having to adjust backwards.
Okay.
Tranelis, do you trust us enough to let me read your mind? I want to see what you remember and what you don't remember. I want to let you know, and I want to ask you, so I don't want to do anything you're not comfortable with. If
Well,
you
you've
trust,
really taken my love from Muriel, huh, Ruby? Asking for consent.
I mean, to be fair,
It's character development. Normally, Ruby would just do it.
Yeah.
Ruby was an enchantress.
If you do anything,
too in the beginning.
if you invade too much, you won't wake up next morning. Understood?
Fair enough. If you threaten my fucking friends again,
You're on this island. You're an outsider, and I don't know what the hell happened.
That's
Or
what,
I think I
that's,
picked up from you.
You
that's
don't know
what
a
we're
lot of
trying,
things,
guys. That's
Tranelis.
what we're trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out and put my pieces together. And by the way, my name is Ruby. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Genuinely. Please close your eyes, and I'm going to touch.
I love Ruby. I'm sorry. I just like, oh, sorry. I just love all your guys' characters.
I'm going to like have my wing. You know my like wing boots. I'm gonna like fly up. I'm gonna touch Tranelis' temples. I'm gonna catch, detect, or detect thoughts.
Okay, I'm gonna
Aries is gonna turn around and he's gonna start stabbing a petrified tree.
No.
He's just gonna like. He's
Don't
so
do that.
In
mad.
Tranelis' defense, you are some strange people who showed up and his land is completely torn apart.
Well, I'm aware. You have no idea. I think low-key it makes it feel mine than something else, but that's okay. So
Can we
One
Can
of
we
my
see-
friends from
can we
Switzerland is going to
do this
Michigan
now?
next year. His name is
I'm
Evan
checking
Hafer.
this
oh
photo.
my god, text me
So,
some
Ruby.
info.
As
What do I see?
I
Because
As you
I
delve,
still have no idea what is going on.
Me either.
As you delve into Tranelis' thoughts, I'd like you three to step out of the room.
Oh my god, get out of here. Shit.
Wait, dude.
No, you three.
What? Wait,
You'll see. I'm leaving you on a cliffhanger.
I thought that was
We're gonna change focus.
We're gonna
No!
focus.
Okay, we go outside.
Ash, if you wouldn't mind muting us.
Squabbles.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
We're doing a private thing with me for the
Oh.
Respect.
Thank you.
So, come here.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No.
For your eyes only. There's a James Bond film called For Your Eyes Only.
There you go.
That's the song for it. All right.
So, come here. You begin to venture. You begin to kind of like stand with the outskirts of the party.
This is probably after I say whatever he's saying. Don't mention my father.
Yeah. As you say that, the thought of your father comes to mind.
Mhm.
You swear within like the back of your vision, towards where you came from the Harna, you see a cloaked figure with long white hair and a crown that seems to almost look like a rising sun on the back of his head.
I like take a look back at my friends.
Turn. You see that they're speaking feverishly. Ruby is kind of held in trance.
I imagine this is where like Ash is engaged because he speaks giant.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay. I like sneak off.
So you sneak off and move back and turn your vision back to where that figure was. You see they have vanished. You do hear a slight whimpering sound where the figure stood.
Yeah.
You
Go
move
with it.
over and you see the limp body of Ingrid, who is, you can see silver blood. It's kind of leaking up to her from her chest. She has a large slash wound. And where the moon crystal sits in the center, you see there is a crack in it. And there are 4 petals that come off of kind of where the center of the moon crystal sits, like these 3 birthmarks. And the dagger has run through none of them, where the slit is right within the moon crystal.
Shit. I just go softy. Shit. I kind of try to like carefully pick up Ingrid.
Scoop her up. You can see that she's being just kind of looks up at you. Her eyes, very again, unsettlingly human, like the blue iris that filters up into that golden brown. But they seem foggy. Just looking up at you. She tries to come out and nuzzle your arm, but like just stops. This is getting too painful.
Okay.
I take out a. First off, I take out my vial of holy water that I had left over from when I went to Valmir, and I try to pour it on her.
Is it balls? You see it, and you see a black tendril run and snap, almost like a Venus flytrap that wraps around where the holy water falls, and you can see, and Singed is almost like a tiny bit of your. You can move on your natural 20. So you look, you see a tiny, small, like a portion of a wound. And as you look, you see there's written infernal.
Does it say?
The.
Okay. I pour more than last time, but still a little bit.
I'm going to make sure I have the exact. I want to make sure I have the exact
Am I good?
wording. 1 second.
Sorry, hold on.
I'm going to make sure. Sorry, this one 1 second.
Hold on.
All right.
Why can't I think this is going to matter? Holy water of the over. There we go. And as you pour the holy water of the old off in a different kind of area, and as you're looking at it, you recognize. So you continue to kind of pour it in different areas. You recognize some of the wording and where the words lie.
Mm-hmm.
They're right in writing. You see Ingrid's sort of you see it kind of being burned for now, and you can see where the holy water was. And there's just that bit of the room is left over.
I'm gonna start panicked. I'm gonna empty the whole contents of it.
Pain as every drop sears her skin, and as you unleash it, drop after drop after drop, you see that all over her body snakes around. States, "We, the new immortals, laugh in the face of the old law. May our new savior arise from the life-bond liquor of man and jeer at the wench's moon. May the tendrils of dark envelop her. As a king, may God rise from the ashes. Rise again, Prince of Shadow. Rise again, Slayer of the Eldritch. Rise again, our unyielding death. From the ambrosia of the vein, and from these now damned, call the king to take his rightful throne. The king of the dead is rising." You see 4 more lines. 4. Simple. Names. And you see crossed out there are 4 names. Nathan, Greyfire, Lucas,
And
and
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. And the final name by the slash mark for it. As if you crossed out.
Does Nathan also have a slash mark through it?
Ingrid is, you can see steaming the smell of burning flesh reaching her nose, and she's
Okay.
she would place her hand on her, it kind of burns her. Not your hand, but
Can I
touching over wound.
take my lesser healing potion out and
You do. It all heals up. It's stopped. The rite of rising remains.
Did they do anything? Did they even do anything to you? I look back at the group.
She sort of very weakly, kind of a little angry at you, so she digs her talons as she moves up, but nuzzles herself right into your neck. Almost just begins to shake.
like put her underneath my cloak.
She can't get those.
You know what? I'm going to take her back out. I'm going to try. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to turn her into the scythe.
She shares the side, the one with movement, but you do feel it right at the tips will burn your hands slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Your tieflings, you're fire resistant.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of burning sensation.
I try to turn it into the bow.
Transform some bow.
Mm-hmm. Bow, wait, which one's the air realm one? The staff? Okay, I try to turn it into the staff.
So you try to slam down the bow.
Damn it, Tranelis. Why are you like this now? I need to speak with him. I turn her back. I put her back in my cloak. Why did this have to happen now? Realistically, if I were to turn into the bow, would I realistically be able to fly back to the mainland?
To the mainland, no.
That's what that's why I asked.
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so. I like coming back to party, yeah, probably. Yeah.
That said, I am going to make my way back to the camp where Muriel is.
Okay. All right. We're back in then.
Okay.
All right. You're good. Shit, that. Place your hands. This is temples.
Yeah.
As you place your hand on Tranelis' temples, Tranelis, you feel this flash of warmth move through you. Almost fiery sensation that fills your bones. Not uncomfortable, but
warmth.
Probably first time I felt that in the world.
What do you think about initial leadership?
Who are these people? How did they get here? How do they know me?
Okay.
Why does Zeecrah look like this?
Pay attention, you guys.
Or are they telling mostly just they're playing 20 questions with myself?
Okay. Ruby,
Mostly confusion.
Ruby,
That's the
you hear the
general
surface
version.
talks of Tranelis initially.
Can I?
Would you like to delve deeper?
Yes.
Tranelis, go ahead and roll me some saving throw.
Oh no.
Can I choose to fail?
Yes.
I will fail because I know I would succeed that probably.
Will you really?
No, it's got to hide.
I have like a +9 to my saving throw right now, and that I used to have a +11.
Okay.
Technically, plus another 4 because you're in my aura.
Is Tranelis considered an ally though? Anymore? Still?
I still consider him an ally.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Tranelis doesn't consider you an ally.
Oh no, you're changing music. Uh-oh. Aw, shit.
Okay. So you can actively question Tranelis, and you can see the things that lie even deeper. You see an immense grief that sits in his mind. Deep, deep depression.
It's like the Tranelis that I first met, or just totally different.
Similar to the Tranelis you first met, but sadder, darker. You see the image of a young, furball boy, jovial with life, spattered with freckles, kind of auburn ginger hair that's tied into 2 braids, just braided with flower crowns. Okay.
Very funny image, Tranelis wearing great.
Now Tranelis is a young furball
Oh,
boy.
sorry.
Maybe.
That's still funny though.
Yeah. Kind of weeds with flowers. Sarah, shut up.
Welcome, Sarah Bunton.
No.
I can't pick you up right now. Sarah Bunton.
Sarah Bunton.
Shut up.
Bunton.
Anyway, you see kind of filled with joy and with life. And you do see some features of Leah, because you've met Leah, but a lot of features of Tranelis. There's a more energetic enjoyment to this young boy. Because this is probably what's other life. But then as you're standing there, you see the happy image change into of the same boy, blood spattered across his face, hair kind of wet and tangled above his face, eyes foggy, dead. And you see that this sits in the forefront of his mind. And continuing to play again and again and again and again is the events of Selby's death.
Would I be able to see if there's anything that's hidden in the mind, like anything that's really, really deep? Like, would I be able to find?
You could, but he told you not to.
I told you not to go
Ruby?
too far.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to interpretation.
That's what's that to roll?
That's how Ben would interpret that. But that's just me.
A wisdom
Saving throw?
Oh, and so it begins.
Oh no.
So it begins.
21.
So
Do I
the
pass?
exact wording
Oh,
on my
no.
aura is friendly creatures.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So it may not work then.
Wait. Do we have the +4?
So up to you whether Tranelis is
25.
friendly or not.
25. No, dude.
What the fuck?
PBG.
Ah, shit.
Am I feeble-minded?
Well, we'll see. This is bad, guys.
This is really bad.
Fuck your dad. Fuck him. I hate him.
Hey,
You're not No, he is not a
fuck him. Please.
Oh no.
Fuck him over.
You didn't hear what happened to me.
I love language barriers.
Tell us.
You'll see.
I'm sorry, but you're like the best at roleplay. Like, you're so good at roleplay. Like, you have to make it clear.
Your attention, you took your eyes off me for a second.
Okay,
no.
I need
What have been many you
It's-
to read?
I need-
Menacing symbols.
Oh no, Kabir's just dead.
Kamir's just passed out.
Yeah, he's gone. He's a stone statue.
I mean, Aries
You're gonna
kinda-
turn around, he's just a stone
Aries
statue.
is kind of stabbing a tree right
He's
now,
a
so I don't
pile
think
of
he's really
bones.
focusing on anything else except for that.
He's a stone.
We are. If Aries is
No,
like,
I
you're-
don't like how
Aries
much
isn't fucked. You're fucked.
Counting.
we are
You
all
are
fucked.
fucked.
I'm not happy.
I do not like how
I'm
much
fucked,
Aries.
but I don't know I'm fucked. That's the thing.
Ah shit! She just rolled more dice. Holy crap!
I'm gonna be.
That's enough, right?
Aries, do you need a calculator?
This is the worst sound you can hear from behind the DM screen.
That's a sound you heard
Why
a
did
lot
you just
from
do that?
me.
Why did you fucker?
Because I've been presented with an ideal prop for a joke.
But you've heard that from behind my screen many times.
Yes.
Too many
And
times.
Jeremy's, and
Oh,
Sean's,
but Jeremy's a
and
prop.
Aaron's twice.
We've heard it from Aaron enough. We don't need any more, please.
You heard that a lot during the Amity fight because I can't.
101 points of necrotic damage.
Ah, I'm still alive.
As you see, almost a giant slash mark just falls straight to the chest of Ruby. You see her face goes pale, and you see these black tendrils reach up from the center of where the wound is coming from the blood that is dripping out of her, and that is just continuing to basically claw its way back in.
Into me?
Into
no.
you.
Oh,
Just like
I'm gonna rush over, clap a hand on her shoulder, and pump 40 points of lay on hands into her.
So you have 40. You restore 40 hit points.
48 hit points.
48.
And
you have a giant scar across the center of your chest.
Like,
It is
on top of that, I am also gonna use my healing hands. You get another 13.
Do
He
I
just starts
still
slapping you.
feel
Yeah.
pain?
It's like Ashton runs up. and you see that
I
the-
put a hand on your shoulder and just
You see Ruby,
energy.
that the blood that is continuing kind of like fall away and continue to turn to a dagger that continues to slash you through like these, not necessarily a dagger, but a strange like talon. then transforms into, it kind of falls away and turns into crimson red blood, then begins to kind of slowly move back up.
Me?
Yeah, you and heal.
So this is what
And
this is
heal?
what Ruby
Blood
sees.
bearer, yeah.
This is what Ruby sees, right?
This is what you see, yeah, as Ash comes up and places
Oh, the
his
blood
hands
bearer.
on
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Places
Thank
his
God.
hands on you, and the necrotic energy seems to stop and kind of writhe a bit, but then the blood that was making like that strange dark tendril turned into your own blood again that was used to kill yourself.
Are you all right?
Can I
What
roll a
happened?
Perception check
So-
to see what might have caused that.
Roll a medicine check.
Do I see
Or
anything
actually,
that
roll
can
an arc. You can roll. Are you specifically checking for like the arcane nature or like of the arcane like circumference of it, like what had happened? Or are you looking specifically like what happened to Ruby, like medical wise?
Like what caused it?
Roll an arcana check.
would I know what caused it because it came from my brain?
Probably not. You don't know enough about the
Okay.
arcane.
1 second.
But I knew it came from me.
Yes.
Right.
19.
You know that this is necromancy, and it seemed that some almost kind of ward or curse that was cast upon Tranelis kept basically from really delving too deep, from discovering something she wasn't supposed to, or something. Basically, it seems that something was being kept at bay, and in a similar, it's basically similar roots to like the like. Sorry, I don't remember the spell. It takes some roots in abjuration, just magic, but it's definitely
You
necromancy.
son of a bitch. I think I figured something out.
I look at Tranelis and like I rush over to Ruby. What the fuck are you doing?
He didn't do it. It seemed to come from him though. That like it was almost like some kind of. It was not a source on him, but almost like when someone triggers a trap. That
You activated
Tranelis
my
was
trap card.
Tranelis was the person the trap was cast on. It's almost like a death ward, but in really, really twisted way.
Tranelis?
The opposite. It's just
He
death.
cannot control that.
What the fuck happened to
No,
you?
no.
No, what happened to you? There was some kind of trap set on you that prevented anybody
I don't
from
know
going
what happened
deep
to me.
into your mind.
Like you said, my memory was taken away. How am I supposed to know?
So now
He's-
you believe us that you're
He's literally
Maybe, because I haven't seen anything like that before. Sure, I've seen things like a spell called Blights, but it doesn't look like that.
Can I look over
You guys
at
would
Kamir?
leave your grandpa in the shop in the supermarket.
As you look up, are you trying to talk to Kamir?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look over at him like
You
start
try to look
saying,
over and talk to him, and Kamir's gone.
Oh no.
Where's the goat man?
fuck me.
Alright, 1 second.
What,
Before we
what
go
is
and
this fuck that
find
you speak of?
Before we go and find Mr. Goatman, come here. I need to clear something up really, really, really quick. Tranelis is not responsible for that. This might be a bit of a shock, but you have memories that are locked.
Okay, yeah, that's all great and all, but we kind of
No,
lost
no.
a multi-thousand-year-old being that we were kind of supposed to take care of.
You have memories locked, which is why you don't remember us. Someone cursed. I
The church
think,
isn't going to cover that.
I'm
from
gonna.
my knowledge, someone sort of cursed you in a sense. I think it has to do with the same spirits that are haunting this land. But we will discuss this later. Locate object on the.
Does anyone
Oh my
else
God.
speak
Any
giant
tracks?
aside from me and him? Because I am getting very tired
Oh
of
my
being
God,
left out of this
Jeremy's
conversation.
here. Wait, sorry, what was
Jeremy,
that?
wait, someone already come on the session.
What was that,
Jeremy, you son of a
Kanan?
bitch. Welcome back.
Hi, welcome.
What was that, Kanan? Say that thing first before we say hi to Jeremy.
So does anyone else speak giant aside from me and him? Because I am getting very tired of being left out of this conversation.
You cocksucker, where are you?
I fill him in on what happened.
Okay,
So,
so you
also, that is 16.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to track and you see that it's leading back to Artema. Ruby, you see that the kind of the Nautic eye seems to be where they seem to be at the tree of Artema where you said.
I'm booking it.
All right.
We're gonna go ahead and
Go, come
shift
here.
focus.
Yeah, you guys don't have to leave this time.
Can we
Jeremy.
refresh Jeremy on what's
Jeremy,
happening?
this is literally perfect timing.
You see,
Jeremy, I
I'm
love
gonna go ahead
you.
and fill Miria in on what happened. Miria, as you suddenly kind of like, or basically, you try to cast Greater Restoration on PJ, but it seemed that your magic was not working where the harmony was. That it was since it was the location of where this dark necrotic evil has taken hold of the Annealing Death, and it seems like as you're kind of like moving, you're trying. Basically, you've kind of forgotten this. You caught in everything that had happened to Tranelis, but you saw PJ was entering the bloodlust state, and you had to act quickly. So you scooped him up and moved him to the Tree of Artema, cast Greater Restoration on him, but he seems to have passed out. And you were trying to understand what happened. Suddenly, as you're kind of focusing in on this, you have sent the rest of the party towards Tranelis to see what had happened. You see Chimera running to you.
I'm flying to him.
Flying to you.
Noticed also that you also noticed that he's flying, but he's fly. Oh, that's another thing. Chimera told you before he left that he didn't have Ingrid with him.
Yes.
He's also seems to be flying kind of sloppily.
Yeah, there's like you see like he almost like hits a couple of the trees on the way down. Almost like slams into one of the only live branches of Aratema.
Yeah.
And kind of like comes down and
Not Tranelis. Muriel,
You okay, bro?
you have to tell me what the hell happened with Tranelis.
We aren't exactly sure. Actually, we should probably be getting back like right now.
Hold on a second. I turn the bowl back into Ingrid and I show Ingrid to Muriel.
you see a very. Do you want to strap?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
You're better at it.
Okay, you see that as Ingrid falls back, you see that she like limps and her kind of severed wings kind of like fall towards where Tranelis is, and you see a very, very weak looking Ingrid. As you examine her, you see that there is seemingly now it's been healed, but it's still very prominent and visible, a slash mark through the center of her chest. And within the center, you see that where the moon crystal lies, there's a small crack. And in the center of her chest is like basically like a petal of like a flower that branches out with the moonstone in the center, with the moon crystal in the center. And there are 4 petals. One of the petals has a slash through them that like follows through with that same scar. And you can see the runes written all over her body. You speak Infernal, correct?
What?
Infernal.
You speak Infernal, correct?
Yes,
You see
I
that
do.
the Rite of Rising has been burned into every kind of moving around her body. It's been basically burned into her scales and skin. And they seem very, very weak.
I don't know what happened, but somehow we're in agreement that the unyielding death did something to Tranelis, right? I think it got to Abilizul somehow. I can't access the Ingrid can't transform into her weapon anymore. I like point to where the names are. Look.
And as you move down, you've seen the Rite of Rising before, you thought it was just there. You see that there are 4 more lines added. It says Lucas, Greyfire, Nathan, and Abilizul. And the last name has a slash mark through it.
But interestingly, not through Nathan. There's no strike through Nathan.
We have a limited amount of time. I feel that whatever the unyielding death is going to be completed once all 4 have been eliminated. We need to hurry. We need to figure out what happened.
Muriel, this is going to be strange. Who knows how to teleport here?
I mean, I would know how to teleport, but I'm not with you guys yet.
Muriel.
Yes.
Is there? Can you try to cast Greater Restoration on Ingrid? Just like I'm not expecting you to bring Abilizul or whatever back. I just need her to be better. Please.
I mean, can I look at Ingrid and do a quick medical examination to see if there's anything that Greater Restoration would fix, or if it requires a different healing spell?
Roll a medicine.
Like to heal. Okay. Guidance.
Okay, as you're examining her,
Suspenseful.
it seems that you maybe would need both. It seems like an extremely powerful magical weapon that was used against her. As you're looking, it seems that the nature of the weapon that was used against it is necrotic in nature, based on the dying tissue that is on either side, and the blackened blood. So you see that she does seem very weak, and she's probably going to need some fluids. Going to need a little bit more healing. But as for, it seems that would really, the Greater Restoration would allow for any healing to take place. Basically, what's happened, she's had her to put maximum reduced.
Oh yeah, then greater restoration would heal that.
Yeah, but as you're looking too, you see that the burn marks where the Rite of Rising is, it seems to be too powerful magic or curse that greater restoration would fix. Further,
Oh,
it does not seem
it wouldn't.
to move.
It wouldn't fix that.
Would
The
her
god
hit
magic
points
would-
come back if he used greater restoration, at least?
Possibly.
Oh no. It can use greater restoration, but it wouldn't. It would fix the hit point thing, but not the Aussie thingy.
Camille's just like, I don't care if it fixes everything. I just need
Fair enough.
I just need Ingrid's strength to be back so I can do what I
Okay.
need.
See what I have. I take out one of my 4 diamonds that are 100 gold pieces and crush it in my hands, grind it together, blow it over Ingrid, and cast greater restoration.
Cast it on the diamond dust, fall on her wounds, and you see this like rose gold light begin to kind of glow underneath where the scar is, and begin to fill in where and kind of almost burn off where this infection and where this necrotic, the residual of this necrotic energy remains. You have fixed the hit point maximum problem, but she still needs heal.
I reach down and cast second level greater second level cure wounds.
Okay.
That will do. .19 HP restored.
Okay. And Ingrid seems to be back up to full health, but you do see that the scar remains.
I think the scar is still there. Yeah. Okay.
Have gone by, but like it's almost like that the tissue has moved over, but the scar.
Camille looks relieved nonetheless. Like, oh, thank God, thank the God.
Okay.
Miriam,
we need to go.
Miriam, do you have the ability to teleport?
Yes, but where?
Where's Cassius being held?
Well,
can you teleport me to Sylvia?
Oh my god.
I feel like what needs to be done does not concern the rest of the party. I need to get out of here.
Oh shit.
Okay. 2 things. You go, I'm coming with you. I'm the only one that could probably re-find Zeecrah. My sanctuary is here, so word of a call would take us back here no matter where we are, no matter what plan. Number 2, I'm not sure if I can get. I'm looking at plane shift. I don't think so.
You get to the Feywild.
But
we're not going to the Feywild.
What a time!
Absolutely. We're not doing
So,
that again.
We're not going to the Feywild.
Where is Cassius being held again?
Sylvia.
Sour bitches.
This is okay. I just kind of. I'm sorry. No, I only can teleport to different planes of existence.
Damn it.
But maybe we could ask Ruby, and us 3 could go.
Well, that conversation is.
Yes, I suppose we can.
Yeah, we can talk about this later. Look, we can either walk and talk, but we need to go.
Speaking of Ruby,
we need to.
You see the party pressing over Ruby, kind of like leading with everyone. Tranelis is like looking at the ground with locate object, is moving towards the tree of Artema. Tranelis, as you're moving through, Zeecrah is totally lacking in any. As you move over, you can hear the. You look down and you see a bed you step on. Continue forward. It's this kind of dark continues to kind of permeate this land. You get a sense of there's a sudden wind. As you look out, you can just see that tree of Artema is the only. And you see that plants kind of go up her side, and different like mushrooms and different fungus go up. You see the roots; they're kind of like branching out into the earth, grass and wildflowers, and it is again, even just for the the slight time that you spent it is just decrepit and nothing. There is this life that is emanating from the mother tree. And you do notice 3 very, very rare saplings that are planted there. And you don't, the other pretty person to notice that 3. And as you're looking at them, they could be mistaken for wildflowers, but you would hear kind of keen-eyed about nature really well. You see what seems to be each of them look like, again, a same kind of tree that the mother tree is, but almost like an adjacent family. One seems to have this, it's like almost like a blue orchid looking flower, but it seems to be more coastal, that would grow where the Creeky live. The second seems to be very almost like a vibrant fern. These are kind of like looking a little bit closer, it's going to be a larger, like kind of like oak tree. And the final one seems to be a kind of almost like a lilac bush that grow closer to ground, grow in bogs and some areas like that. As you're kind of looking, you simply thought lilac had the purple coloration. As you kind of move closer and you kind of smell it and kind of get a better look, it seems to be a purple lily, a water flower that grows in grottos and grows in caves and is a symbol of death.
How did these get here?
Hold on. What the heck happened to Ruby? I look at
So I have a quick question. Is there something that like wrong with me? Like, do I?
Oh, you have a
Besides the time I slipped down my thing, like, do I feel like I'm cursed? But I know that I'm cursed.
I don't seem to feel cursed or anything, but you do. That was quite a close encounter.
Oh.
So, but you do see that as like, yeah,
Would I have heard
is slack, left dress, but you have part of your like outfit is slack, and you can see that there's blood that was there, and it's like already your garments, but it's dry.
Would I have heard any voices in Tranelis' head otherwise, or no? Just the Sylvia, and then when I tried to unlock memories that I thought were unlocked, I got absolutely booted.
I look over at Muriel and Kamir, and I look at my hand on Ruby's back. And, something happened. Ruby tried to delve deeper into
I'm away. Got it.
Oh no!
No.
Ash already healed it. Ash already healed it.
Ash,
it's healed. It's just there's a giant scar.
I know. I'm still gonna inspect it. I don't trust Ash. Remember?
Wait, hold on. Explain while you're doing that, Muriel. What happened?
Let me. So Ruby tried to delve deeper into Tranelis' mind and tried to read just further than surface thoughts. And after a certain point, that just out of nowhere, out of the fucking blue, it's this necrotic energy just slashed across Ruby's chest, and it just. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know where I am. I don't know what happened to Tranelis' memories. He doesn't know anything, and it's fucking driving me crazy.
I have an idea.
I look at Ingrid for a second, and I'm like, Muriel, I think it would be best if you stay here. I feel like.
Hold up. I let you continue, but I'm just kind of ignoring you.
I feel like your expertise. I feel like you'd be better at dealing at this than wherever I'm going. Ruby, can you still cast spells?
I'm going to cast like a firebolt just into the air.
Okay.
That's good.
Can you teleport me to Sylvia?
No, you are not leaving without me.
As
You can't come back.
As you begin to move closer and look at kind of get in his face, you see Ingrid kind of poke out. And you can see What language do you speak, Aries?
I speak Aquan, Primordial, Elvish, Celestial, Infernal.
Aaron, we
Okay,
probably
so-
would have seen this too
So
before.
you see the Rite of Rising burned onto her skin, wrapping around her body. You see a old scar slashed through her chest, where going through again one of those birthmarks, of those petals, and a tiny fracture in the moon crystal.
I think I kind of composed myself for a second. I think Bailey Zool, the woman of the wind, tried to do the same thing to try and kill Tranelis, and it killed her.
What the fuck did you see, Kamir? Why did you just run away? Why didn't you tell us where you were going?
I saw my father, and I saw Ingrid.
And you can all see now Ingrid with that skin, as I described her. And I don't think anyone else here speak Infernal.
No.
I wouldn't recognize it anymore.
Ash, do you speak Infernal? Okay.
I speak Common, Celestial, and Giant, and that's it.
Cool. Just checking.
I feel like I can enlighten. I'll tell everybody else that like if they are inquisitive, I'm like the Rite of Rising. We've seen it.
No, I'm gonna intentionally not mention the extra lines, but
It was also an Inferno.
yeah.
It is also, and you also notice that as you're kind of looking at it, that at the end of the Rite of Rising, there are 4 extra lines of names: Greyfire, Lucas, Nathan. The last line of the Weasel is across that.
Look, I feel like we made a mistake not speaking to Cassius once we captured him again. I feel like if I were to go and check this out, it would be more important.
We can talk about this in a. We can talk about this in a second, but I don't think
Cassius
I don't.
knows more about my father's plan than
But
I
I-
do, and I'm his goddamn son.
Jeremy, you're cutting out, by the way.
Sorry, Jeremy.
As I said, we aren't going anywhere until we figure out what's happening with Tranelis. We can't leave one of our own stranded on an island with
I know,
no
which is
memory
why
of
I'm
the
going
others.
by myself.
Kamir, you're not going anywhere without the rest of us.
I'm gonna start playing Tranelis.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere.
Also not understand Common.
I'm looking at these saplings, wondering what the heck. Did you plant these?
Yeah, Ruby continuing to play translator also for Ash.
Yeah.
No, Ash was not. So you're still playing translator.
I'm
Just kind of interrupt you, and we're like,
repeating
wait,
everything you're
okay.
saying.
It's
Just so you
Oh,
know.
I
not permanent. I have 2 ideas.
What's your
So,
idea? What is
give me a second. I start waving my hands around and I approach Tranelis. And I just, first of all, I'm like, okay.
Tranelis is transfixed by
I'm
these
going-
3 saplings.
I'm like, Ash,
Two-
get ready
wait,
to heal
there are
him if things
two
go
of which
bad.
I planted, but I wouldn't know that.
I
think-
used all of it.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. The last one.
Don't do it. Don't. Oh,
yeah,
you
I was
did.
I cast-
confused by the
Sorry, I
3.
messed up the last.
I'm looking at these 2 plants. Did you plant these?
He's asking if we planted these.
No, you did. This is, can someone fill him in? This is going to get annoying real fast.
I don't know what is
Um,
happening.
I don't understand what he's saying.
I
You
can't-
don't understand what I'm saying because I'm speaking Elvish.
Aaron, I'm going to cast Dispel Evil and Good on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm going to walk over and lightly, like, pat Tranelis on the back, like on the shoulder, like, it's okay, we're going to figure this out. And I'm going to end the spell early using the action Break Enchantment. It's my action. I touch any creature that I can see or that I can reach. That is, if they are charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or an undead, it instantly breaks.
It's dispel. Even good.
Yes.
Nothing
Yes.
seems to happen as
I figured. Now, so we know it's not a possession enchantment. Or that. So, do you think I should attempt to dispel magic, or should I just skip right to the heal?
Skip to the heal.
I reach over and I cast a 7th level field spell
On?
on him, on Tranelis. Now, while this restores you like 79 HP, that's not the important part. The important part is any. I'm trying to find the exact.
Mario, roll a wisdom
There's
save.
Wisdom save.
Roll a wisdom saving throw as you are
He's gonna.
enacting.
Leave me alone.
No, wisdom save.
Very intense and powerful healing-based magic. As you're and you see this, your hands begin to glow with rose gold light. You're muttering a prayer to Roth under your breath. you see these dark tendrils begin to like kind of wrap around, almost like seeping up from the skin as you're touching the back of Tranelis. Roll that wisdom save for me.
30.
Okay.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Ruby
I am
rolled
proficient.
25
I rolled
and
25
didn't
and I didn't succeed.
Oh wait, no, it would be a 34 with Ash's aura.
Yeah, so too.
I am.
Helpful.
We're all fairly close
I'm-
together if
I'm-
you're within 10 feet of
Going
me.
to tell Tranelis
Oh yeah, 34.
all the man with the wings is doing is he's
So if this doesn't succeed, that was a
Just making
19
sure
on my
that
roll.
your
So if this
health
doesn't succeed,
is
only a
up.
natural
What were
20
you
will.
saying about that tree, those saplings?
Who planted these?
You did.
Your mom.
Technically true.
I never knew my mother.
You
God.
can't understand
Yeah,
that.
you can
Yeah,
understand
Not
each
sure
other.
we can understand each other. Shut up.
God damn it.
You take 45 points of necrotic damage.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's fine.
Does he have a slash in his chest
Fired.
too or no?
You see, as you're kind of like placing it out, you see these tendrils kind of reach up towards your arm and wick themselves through. You can see 3 deep cuts in your arms, but then you should move your hands out before they can do any more real damage.
Like,
And the blood
ah.
kind of drip down your hands. And
This is what that's what happened to Ruby. That's what happened to you, Ruby.
Aaron, did I manage to cast the spell though?
Worse.
Okay, yeah.
Unfortunately,
Then that's definitely what happened to Ingrid.
Unfortunately, no.
Speak up.
Unfortunately, no.
Shit.
So that explains a lot. I'm assuming something with the unyielding death has been at play here.
Yes, which is why it's important. I don't care if you come with me, Mario, but it's important that I go to Sylvia and speak to my uncle about this.
Can
I mean,
come with-
actually, there are 2 places we need to go if we're leaving. We need to go to Selma. The library might have answers.
But
We don't have time for shit like this.
The library containing all the knowledge of the god Atropis, the goddess of knowledge. I think something in there should be able to
Why
help.
don't we skip the trip and just pray to Atropis?
Hey, the spider lady. I don't know. There's something in my big.
I know how much you
Mira's very like, I don't want to talk to her again. I don't want to call her
You
again.
pray to her.
It's
Or just like, you pray to her.
Who are these entities you're speaking of?
look, I'm afraid.
Wait, there's one thing I can try. There's one thing I can try that I haven't tried yet. Mom! Mom, help!
Come on.
Mom, come take me up. I'm scared.
Mom, help!
Look,
79.
79.
No.
Look,
Try again tomorrow.
let me put it this way. Me being on this island, being such close proximity to my father's power, is more of a danger to you than am I helpful. And so,
Where's
as
your
much as I
planet,
would
our
like to
friend?
stay, I feel that it would be more efficient and more important if I do all of this on my own, while you guys try to continue to fix this place.
Okay, if we go, you can't. If you go, you can't get back. The only one who's able to get back here is me. That is only by the fact that I have designated this place as a sanctuary. So no matter what I do, Word of Recall will always bring me back here.
Mirio, I trust you people enough that I won't have to come back here and help you guys fix this.
Oh my God.
I don't trust us
I'll
enough.
meet up with you again.
But you see what happens?
Sending
This
stones.
is the unyielding death we're
We can
talking
meet each
about.
other-
You're not
we can
leaving.
meet each other wherever.
End of discussion.
Like, I just feel like I need to figure this out on my own. A lot of stuff has been happening, and this trip to Zeecrah has made me
Are you still translating?
realize a lot of things.
Oh,
about
for
Ingrid.
Pete's sake, I walk over to Tranelis and cast tongues. Get with it.
Whoa.
This is what common
I-
sounds like.
I think you're speaking druidic because that's how
You
that
begin
spell
to-
works.
You feel almost like this like very comforting and warm embrace kind of fills you. Almost as if someone is like hugging you from behind. And the smell of roses and cherry blossoms fill your nose as you close your eyes and kind of begin to look and be able to speak with anyone.
I'm just like kind of get with the program here, man. Stop forgetting. Forget how to forget. Okay, continue.
If I might chime in.
Oh,
If the
whoa.
goat man-
like, Camille's like, whoa, hold on.
Shut down, playing D&D.
Dad,
Dad,
God,
get on the
play.
train.
All right. Back-
Okay. If the goat man has a way to find answers, then why not send him? I'm assuming Fine.
Aries, what's
Aries
your
just-
problem?
Aries just hits his head against the tree.
He's like,
Hey, respect that tree.
Fuck you.
He doesn't even.
What
know,
does
he doesn't
fuck
even.
mean?
No, but no, it's in you understand? Is there a word for fuck you in Druidic?
no.
We are wholesome people.
So you say fuck in another. You still say
Aries,
a word.
some things are universal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that mean hello?
You see, Aries. He even he agrees with me, and he doesn't even know me.
He's just it's
That's because he doesn't know what we're up against.
exactly. He doesn't know what the fuck is happening here. He doesn't know who
Also,
your father
when it
is.
comes
He doesn't
down to
know
it,
what
this
is
isn't
happening.
any
He
of our
doesn't know who
decision.
Michelle is.
What
God
would you
damn
say?
it.
What did you say, Jared?
Fuck
Sorry.
Michelle.
Michelle.
Fuck Michelle. But anyways,
Don't
when
get
it comes
me
down to
started.
it,
Long story.
Aries is like
What is it,
seething.
Maria? What is it, Maria?
She
When it
sounds
comes
like a
down
really
to it, there's
toxic
only
person.
one
I mean, I
thing
don't know too many Michelles.
that
Hold on.
really matters. All our opinions don't matter. Ruby's the only one who possesses the power to be able to do this, and that means she would have to go as well.
I'm sitting here and I'm just like meditating, right? I'm like in deep thought. Like I'm still translating, but I'm just like I'm
No,
getting
it's
into it.
tongue.
Or now it's not anymore, but like I'm on the ground and I'm like meditating. I'm like yoga. I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do? Like I'm
How about this? Ruby makes up her mind. However, just know that if you go, Ruby, these spells take you with them. You will take yourself and Kamir back.
Yeah.
If I don't go with you, you won't be able to come back.
Just give them
And
Here's the
furthermore,
thing.
if three of us go, then the rest will be stranded
Mario,
here.
here's what we do.
potentially die.
Give me a sending stone. You two can drop me off in Sylvia, and you can come back to Zeecrah. Is that fair?
why
Why doesn't Ruby just stay with you?
One sec.
It'll be a good thing for her to go back to her hometown.
Okay, here's the other aspect. Here's the other aspect of this. I feel that in Ingrid's current state, I will not be able to fight at my full capacity.
Exactly. So Ruby can help you fight. She's a
That's-
powerful wizard in others.
I'm not worried about fighting Cassius. I'm worried about fighting my father. I need all of the firepower to be concentrated here, and half of
Who's
the
your
party
father?
be.
Don't worry.
Firepower.
We will discuss
Kamir
this
goes,
in a second.
Firepower. You're right,
There's another
Kamir.
person here.
That's what we need.
Hold on.
Probably
My-
is,
Is your
but we're
enemy?
not getting into it
My
right now.
point- my
Please
po-
continue.
My
Kamir.
point is, we cannot split this party in. We cannot split this party in half when the strongest people need to stay. I am not at my peak strength, so I feel that I should make myself useful elsewhere.
I might chime in. This from what I've seen that your magic couldn't do anything to help me. All right, from what I can tell, is powerful magic, strange but powerful. Your spells couldn't work. Looking for answers might be the best option. Now, I don't know any of you.
Yes, you do.
You do.
I
but
don't right
you're
now.
Not right now is correct.
Can't you use modify memory to add memories?
No,
I'm not
let's
playing
add-
with that.
Don't
No,
don't fuck with that.
No, I'm not
Don't-
fucking with
don't-
that. You
You're
missed a
talking
lot.
to someone who is trying to remember everything about their life. Don't fuck with my memory more.
Yeah.
Don't break what's already broken. So, anyway, in character.
Ruby,
Yes.
please.
There's
take
another
me and Muriel
option.
to Sylvia, and then come back here.
It doesn't
I
matter
just
what
look
you
to
think,
Ruby.
it's
I look to
ultimately
Ruby
up
in the eyes,
I know.
and I say,
If he wants
Ruby.
to go, why can't
Hold up.
he?
There is-
One sec.
Muriel first.
Ruby, there is that thing we've been working on that we could pursue instead. We need power. That's more powerful than something primordial.
What's primordial?
Long story.
God damn it!
I'm curious.
Look,
That's an old.
Ruby and I have found location of one of the
Oh, in
fragments
time.
of the ice crystal. We know the location of the others.
How long?
We need. You see,
The gang's all here.
Hi friends.
Full
It's
party.
oh my god, this is oh my god. So how are we gonna talk?
You
about
see.
okay.
So,
we would Loki need to take on Tiamat.
One thing at a time, Muriel.
What's a
please.
Tiamat?
A primordial.
Ah!
God.
I'm just like, "Ah!"
That's all I
hey,
needed.
Saphir, are you talking? I can't hear you.
Because we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Your voice isn't going boom boom.
Sorry, excuse me, what?
There it
No, there we
goes.
go.
Yeah, I
We can hear
think.
you now.
Yeah, there we go.
Hi.
Did you guys meet me again?
No,
Nope,
we can
nope.
hear you.
Did you guys meet me again?
Hello, can you
No.
hear us?
No,
Hello,
we
hello?
can hear you.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
So, Basically, what you're missing is Camille wants to leave us.
So wait one second. So PJ, you hear arguing. You seem to come from like a deep sleep and kind of like rubbing your eyes. And you look up. You're also no longer in stage 2. You had the spell cast on you, and you were no longer.
I fixed you.
But you.
Wait. Okay, so the last thing I saw was Tranelis
Yes.
with blood all over him,
Yes.
and I
And
left.
Suddenly, no.
And after I left,
Muriel basically found
I
you.
went stage 2, but
1 second. Muriel
didn't
found
show
you.
anybody.
There's a delay.
I found
I
you.
think there's a
But
delay.
Aaron, you're cut.
I think it's Sophia cutting out.
Aaron, you need to speak
out.
up
What?
because the
There's a
thing's
delay on
farther away.
Sophia's end, so everything
Yeah.
you say is going to show up.
Yes, Sophia, I think there's a delay on your end. Is there any way? We'll fix it.
Hello?
Can you hear us okay?
She's listening to what you said 30
Oh,
seconds ago.
Also,
Okay.
Here, try it.
I think you are speaking into
They're
the back of the
yeah.
microphone
Yeah.
based on how loud people are.
They're disconnected.
You need to
Kanan, they
You need
can't
to
hear
project, especially when other people are talking, because it's hard to hear you. I learned about it in physics. It's the interference of the sound waves causes destructive
So can you
interference
hear
on
us
your end.
okay?
Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Yes.
No, you were having trouble hearing us. There's a delay from what we were saying.
Okay.
Cool.
So the last thing I saw was Tranelis bloodied, and then I left, and then
So as you were
Yeah,
leaving,
I tracked you
you
down, knowing
did
your
that.
medical thing, because I've
Yeah.
examined you, and I know all about it because of that spell. I
Muriel
fixed you.
basically scooped you up and tried to cast Calm Emotions on you, but realized that his magic wasn't working within the Harna. So he basically kind of brought you back to Zeecrah while you were like thrashing and trying to get away, and basically cast Greater Restoration on you. And as you were doing that, though, it seemed that from the exhaustion of the situation and frankly high stress, you passed out. But you're no longer in stage 2, and the entire
Aww.
is arguing.
I fixed you.
And you
Don't
kind of
dang
lost
it.
consciousness.
I'll find a way to get back to stage 2. Don't you worry.
Look.
Oh, you can try.
Okay. Here's the deal. Do you guys think that you'll be able to fix Zeecrah with what we have at our disposal?
No.
No?
I think a lot of what's happening right now in Zeecrah is thanks to,
Hey, Ruby.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hey, Rubes.
Wait, so a person
So-
caused this?
Have we
Can you
not
explain
used our
it?
spell that tells us things that we need to know? Like, the identify spell. Identify what this is.
No. You're going to tell me if this, because I'm done being kept. I don't want to have anything kept from me, especially when I don't remember.
We're not keeping anything from you. I just
Oh my
I
God.
just want to get the plan straight before we start explaining things.
It's gonna-
We're on borrowed time. Okay. If we don't think that we're able to fix everything here, then I recommend we all get off of this island.
Can't abandon ship.
Exactly.
Can't abandon this island and its people.
Let Zeecrah continue to rot.
What would
Then what do you-
Tranelis want if he wasn't like
Then
this?
what do you then
Who would-
I'm
What
not
would
saying
old
I can
Tranelis-
speak for myself, Mirio.
You
then
don't know his name.
Sorry, I was about to say I can speak for myself, but
then what okay. So then I implore you to stay while I go off.
It's ultimately up to Ruby. No. We can try to persuade Ruby. We can try to do whatever we want.
All
but,
right.
but Ruby,
wait.
what do you want?
So
Ruby-
hang on, sorry. So you are Ruby, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. Who are all of you?
I give a rundown on the names.
Okay.
Aries, Kamir, Mirio, Ash, PJ.
Oh,
You have very strange names.
PJ looks very frustrated.
Don't worry about it.
No matter
Okay.
no matter
Why
what
are you traveling in
happens,
dangerous places
I-
with a child? That's
We
He's
didn't.
very irresponsible.
They can handle themselves.
He chose us.
Did we ever figure out where the blood came from?
yeah, it was him.
I know, but from what?
From Tranelis, it came
Probably-
from his body when he was.
But
when he-
why?
Ruby,
Probably came.
those are my terms. It's ultimately up to you. You know what I
Like, did he attempt the right again?
Didn't seem so. Just since he was injured.
In fact, his scars are gone on his arms.
What scars?
Then, okay, then guys, then where did the blood come from?
Wait, I don't remember that. I wasn't there.
He had
What
had
happened-
wounds on his body.
He probably died.
He was,
He was
like,
resurrected.
He like scraped up as he was like moving.
Can PJ try inspecting Tranelis
So you kind of like get up and you move over.
to see where the blood came from?
PJ, be careful.
This little goblin child.
Just like uncomfortably, just like
PJ,
Yeah.
Medicine check.
Medicine check? Okay.
Tranelis is
I
trying very hard
assist
to
and
just like,
cast
no,
guidance.
no, stop it, stop. Please back
Oh,
up.
God. Was he
Ruby,
always this annoying in the beginning?
Yes.
PJ is
Feels
not
very much
respecting
so.
I don't know.
Tranelis'
You met
consent.
him first,
So,
Mario.
PJ, what'd you get on that medicine check?
That's an intelligence roll, correct?
No, medicine is.
No, wisdom.
Wisdom.
You.
Right?
I can do it if you want.
I am not
That
is-
letting
medicine
I'm not,
is wisdom
I'd like to make clear,
based.
I'm not letting PJ do a medicine.
Okay.
Do
Well,
that.
he seems to be examining on you, so he's.
No,
just
I'm
looking at you
okay. Sorry, I'm just
so.
trying to move back, cover up.
No, I know. I understand. This would be higher DC.
But yeah. Ruby, what do
It's not loading. Okay, I'll just turn on my phone because this takes forever to
Do you
load.
want me to roll for you and tell me your modifier? PJ?
Nat 20.
Okay.
Holy shit.
But
Tranelis seems to be kind of pushing you off and is very uncomfortable with you kind of like examining him. But as he kind of like pushes you off, you see that his like he's sort of like wearing these like longer robes until the robe swishes back a bit. With these other like quilts and various things, but you see that it seems that his leg has been kind of like cut up with like thorns or like dead debris. Seemingly he wandered back somewhere, and it seems almost like the blood came from when he was running. That he got kind of like caught as he like stepped on something or got like cut up by thorns and didn't really notice. It doesn't seem to be anything serious. Just a couple of scrapes. And that's where the blood was coming from.
so that's not where the blood is coming from?
No, it was where the blood was coming from, but it's not serious. The blood was coming from basically scrapes he got while running or traveling towards where the harm was.
Okay.
Ruby,
Mhm.
what is do you have a decision? Have you made a decision? I've told you my terms, but it's all, Aries is right. It's ultimately up to you.
Here are my thoughts. I worry for you because you're weak and all alone.
Damn.
Frankly,
Damn. Thanks for
Mary starts cracking
giving
up.
it,
It's like,
giving it to me straight, huh, Ruby?
I don't believe in bullshit. You know, I've
Fair
been like
enough.
this, especially in big things. I don't
Anyway,
sugarcoat.
continue.
Ingrid is injured, and you, as you said before, not your own strength. I am worried. I know I shouldn't be. That with Cassius, that there would be too much. That it'd be a lot. However, let it be known that I can send you my guards. If you want, I can send you packs.
I'm perfectly
Sure,
send me
I hate that one.
whatever
You
it
say packs and Aries goes.
whatever it
Long
takes
story.
to make you feel safe with
Why is
me
it
being
long
there.
story?
Whatever. I can do.
If you're
I can
concerned
do it.
about strength, I can join him.
Ash, you need to
Ash,
stay
I'm
here.
better at-
Because-
I'm better at
also,
fighting than
wait, Ash
restoring
poses a really
anyway.
great point. We don't know Ash's full potential yet. He could serve as a potential bodyguard for Kamir, and
or a potential threat.
Yes.
Mario,
I'm-
please.
I
my
don't
love.
like
My love.
Hello,
it's not that I.
Wait, are you and
No,
Mario?
these are not
having
married.
sex?
It's
No.
not that I don't trust
What
Ash.
sex?
It's not.
Wait, no, I understand that. Never mind.
It's not that
I know that.
It's not that I don't trust.
No, we're both come from the ground.
It's not. It's
You
not
cripple.
that I don't trust Ash, but I'm in agreement with Miriam. It would be better if his talents were used here, and I'm a bit scared of him. I like leaning.
I imagine you say that in Infernal.
Yeah, exactly.
Ash, as you kind of begin to hear this, you do hear kind of sound at the back of your mind.
But I can put up with.
Aaron, can you repeat all of this?
I'm sorry, I heard none of
Yeah,
that.
you guys just cut out
You
like
need-
big
yeah,
time.
you need to project too, because
Okay.
Yes.
on the other side of the
Ash,
DM
you
screen.
hear in
You-
the back-
And
need
you also
to-
talk really quickly.
Ash, you hear in the back of your mind as the prospect of leaving Zeecrah and in this kind of decrepit and pretty much destroyed state. And you kind of like the concept of going with Kamir kind of like you bring it up. And as it is brought up, you hear kind of sensation in the back of your mind that moves towards the forefront. A very familiar voice that says to you, "Conquest, venture, mine."
So, is anybody else hearing this?
Nope, only Ash.
Do we see like? Can I
Oh,
do
okay.
an expression and see if like? Can I just like read the room and see how everybody's
insight check.
feeling?
I can assist if you'd like.
Ash.
Aaron, I have a passive.
Ash.
And I have a passive insight of 26. Do I notice this on this?
I'll say you're
Two sets of brow just furrowed.
That's a 29, Aaron.
Ash.
Okay, modify this.
I'll say, is that high enough to kind of engage with
Just
something?
for everybody to see how.
Everybody kind of like some people are uneasy.
I think we should all say.
Yeah, sure.
Kamir is very set in what he wants to do.
Yes.
He's a little scared of being on Zeecrah. Like he wants to get off this island, but he doesn't want to abandon it.
Okay.
I am deep in thought. You're gonna start to see very soon my eyes start to glare red. Like that's like the Ruby focused mindset. I am weighing pros and cons, but I want to take everyone's thoughts into consideration. Like I'm like very stressed out at the moment.
Ruby, why don't we ask the all-knowing?
Just one second.
Willing to do this.
Tranelis just wants to fix whatever's going on.
Okay.
You just want to ask a god for guidance because you're not sure what us mortals have to say.
PJ, what is
right.
what does it seem to be that you're thinking, kind of like from a 29 insight check? What would that kind of reveal about you? And how you're
Sorry, what?
Basically, Aries did a vibe check and got a 29. How is PJ feeling?
Oh, can I do one then? If my passive, like...
I'll say it's 27, you get similar vibes. Yeah. So, and then...
Aaron, I can barely hear you just saying, what?
Are you... Okay, Kanan and Jared, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, but I also have you turned up to 200%, Discord turned up to 200%, and my computer volume turned up to 50% from its normal 20.
I'm used to like listening to in-person sessions with you, so I'm able to piece together like
I'm asking
chunks.
if it's possible. Could you guys try doing what Kanan did and turning up the Discord thing? Because we don't have a mic that we can use because of the feedback loop.
Yeah, I have literally everything turned up.
How do you turn up Discord?
Right.
If you go into user settings,
guys,
voice and
shut
video,
up,
output
please.
device, output volume.
We tried that. It's already up.
It can go up to 200%, I think.
Well, it's asking.
I already have Aaron on max.
No, it's in the settings of Discord, not on the actual Discord call.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah, the volume of Discord itself,
Yeah,
not individual people.
Also, you should turn us up, not Aaron, because Aaron is muted.
Yeah, I'm muted. So
the issue is that everyone keeps talking over each other, and it's a priority speaker system. If one person is talking, someone cuts in, you don't hear what that person is cutting in with.
That's correct.
It's priority seat.
No, I can hear you guys. It's just Aaron that I can't hear.
okay, it's mainly because I'm behind.
Yeah, because she's talking into the back of the mic.
Yeah.
Which is separated between a DM screen,
Yeah.
presumably.
Are you able to like angle the mic upward?
Not really. because
No, it's
Not-
not. It's a laptop.
Because it's attached to a laptop, and if we would, you wouldn't be able to see us.
Should we try the mic to see? If
So you don't have like a mic.
Well, we do, but it's gonna feedback loop.
Yeah,
We
there's
set it up.
with everything that's currently set up, we can.
Did you put the mic on the top of the DM screen?
There's no mic. We can't really. We're using the computer mic
Wait.
because it would be a feedback loop.
Aaron, we can get a splitter. Just run two of the lapel mics.
Okay, can we want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
We won't be able to hear them though.
God damn it.
That's the issue.
Yeah, that's the big issue. Like either it's a feedback loop or we can't hear you.
Aaron, I think, can you just project more?
Okay, yeah, I'll project more.
Yeah.
Just try
Try
not
projecting more. Use your inner theater.
That's so fact.
Okay, so
speak in nothing less than like
Yeah.
slightly louder than a
Okay.
normal speaking
Okay.
voice.
so
I feel you.
Ash, did you hear everything that happened with everything that happened with the blood bear? So everybody's got some weird vibes going on.
If people are making insights, my passive deception is 14.
So
Yay!
is poorly kind of like seems to he's troubled by something.
I look over at Ash and I say, I'm gonna pull him, I'm gonna grab him by the arm and pull him aside and walk 20 feet away from the rest of the group.
Okay.
Can I listen in?
Sure. Roll perception check.
Do I notice any?
I look.
I'll say just roll a 30-20. You also roll 30-20.
So don't add.
I noticed, but while they're doing this, I'm gonna start.
Four.
Ritual casting commune while they're doing this. So after
3.
this, I'll have it
Okay,
done.
you don't notice. Okay, so Aries,
Damn.
you pull Ash aside.
I look up at him and I say, "What is happening?"
I'm not entirely sure.
What's troubling you? What's causing this thought?
Let's just say I don't exactly have the best relationship with my patron deity.
So what does that mean? What happened? Why are you panicking or stressing about it? We're not. If you're keeping secrets from me, I'm going to tell Mirio. You've met Mirio. He's not going to be happy about that. So please, what's wrong? I'm going to call Mom on you if you don't tell me.
Not wrong.
Yeah, that's a low wisdom roll to decide whether or not to keep secrets. So she wants me to stay to make this place fit for conquest.
It seems Ash, the opposite.
Oh.
Well,
That's what I get for missing audio cues.
She wants Sylvia. She sees you
Mm.
firmly conquered Zeecrah in its decrepit state, and if people are retreating, she thinks that she is thoroughly won, and she wants the next best thing. As she always does.
Were you gonna tell Aries then?
If you don't, you
Backtrack.
know who's coming. If you don't, you know who's coming.
So backtrack, not that thing I just said. She wants Sylvia. Name of place. Hold on.
Sylvia.
I know how to pronounce things. Yeah, Sylvia.
Why does she want Sylvia? Who's she, first of all, and why does she want Sylvia? What does that have to do with what's happening now?
I could get a lapel mic, I just thought. I could get a lapel mic and play it through here and put it back here. So you guys
But then there's still
Also, there might not be feedback if it's too far away. Because lapel mic only picks up a certain radius, they don't pick up that far.
Yeah, it's double put.
I'll try that. I'm gonna try and get a lapel mic. Sorry, I'm gonna put
Why
you
you
guys
guys
out.
chat?
PJ's gauntlets crackle with electricity as he's getting anxious about the information he's hearing.
You're not.
This
you're
is
not-
this is technically a side conversation.
between-
We're just having to shout it because
Yeah.
Mike's.
Yeah, you're not here, PJ. There, PJ. It's just
Okay.
Aries and it says Aries and Ash.
So who is she and why does she want Sylvia?
I just kind of tap the like impaled boar head amulet on my hanging around my neck. I don't know entirely why, but I assume to expand her domain.
Who is she?
Okay, I'm gonna try something real quick. Might have to change out,
Okay.
like, there's different device inputs, so.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay, try talking.
Hello?
Oh, perfect. Can you guys hear me? Okay, wait, no, shit. Mike's not going.
Hello? Long time no see. Yeah.
Sorry.
There we go.
There we go.
Nope, that's a feedback loop.
take out your
Take out your
headphones.
Of course. Sorry.
I don't think the mic's gonna work.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure to
Is
mute.
it working better now? Because I have to set my line in.
Oh, wait. I think it's working for
This
me.
is working better?
I'm still hearing you through Zach, but
Okay, wait.
It's
One more.
louder.
Okay, there's gonna be another feedback loop, so forewarning. Okay. So let me put it back on then. Okay. So I have the. Is there a feedback loop for you guys?
Is it okay?
Is it okay? I've got a mic going on.
Still hear you through Zach's.
Still here with you, Zach? Okay.
Why don't you just mute there?
Yeah,
We'll just-
never
we'll
mind.
It's
figure it
fine.
out.
Okay.
it's
Okay.
Just project.
Yeah, I get you. Okay.
yeah.
So,
Who is she, please?
I don't know her true name.
Of course you don't.
I only know her by the moniker of Bloodbearer.
Why did you come to Zeecrah? Heated. Thank you.
what you did?
Because I followed you from your previous location. I was told that you had traveled away and she saw fit for me to join you for whatever reason.
Do you know why she wants you to come to Zeecrah?
No, but I think whatever the reason, she has decided against it, given the state of things.
Maybe Mirio was right about you. Maybe we can't trust you.
Hey, yeah. Hey.
Because all you've said so far in this conversation is a bunch of words that don't have any meaning. You're just saying, oh, this blood bearer, she wants me to go to Zeecrah. She wants me to go to Sylvia. You said nothing of context. You've said nothing that is going to be of any importance to me or
Wait.
my party.
So this is the red flag. This, not the fact that we, on a previously deserted island that has been murdered by some evil undead person, we bumped into someone else who doesn't share information. Yes, this is the red flag.
We need to get moving. So let's see.
Yeah, I need to I actually want to talk really soon.
I understand this as well as you do.
Oh, of course you do. Like you're the one that's being sent on this mission, this conquest, as you call it, and you don't even know why.
Aries, are you shouting at this point?
Yeah.
Aries is like,
yeah, is
shouting
this
like
getting
crazy.
loud enough for people to actually
Can
overhear?
I pass it on like 20 some?
You hear?
Here.
I just look over and like, I told you so.
Conquest.
Nice.
Someone trying to conquer this island.
Oh, it's already
I
been
don't
conquered.
know.
God damn it. Someone fill him in.
Tranelis, that guy I pointed to Ash, he's not normally with us. We met him also on this island.
And he's
Pretty
responsible
sus.
for this?
I don't think so.
Aries takes out his mother's dagger and he goes, listen, pal, if I don't get any clear answers, you're going to have the entire wrath of the 7 deadly sins upon your ass. So please.
I just turn, I see this, I'm like, oh no, something's calling behind the tree. The healer better go check this out. The plausible deniability.
So you see Mirio kind of
All right.
up next to you, Aries, kind of backing you up.
Can I roll an intimidation
No
check
evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
to try and
Yeah, roll an
intimidate Ash?
intimidation check.
Good luck.
Oh, God.
That's good. That's really good. 33?
Okay. Ash, is this high enough to intimidate you?
What would that be against?
It's I play DCs that for anything that's charisma based. At least this is how I run games. that it's up to the players who are being intimidated or persuaded or anything like that, if that is the difficulty that would be high enough for you.
Pretty damn high roll.
I'm 3. Second time.
Physically, you don't see a reaction. Like, his expression doesn't change at all. His body language is still like as stiff and stoic as ever, but his tone, like, some of the edge drops off. And where would you like me to start?
At the beginning.
That's what else
Can
is
we
definitely listening
change
in.
perspectives,
Yeah.
please?
So,
Thank you.
what going
And
on?
I said I was ritual casting commute. Remember?
Oh yes. So you see kind of Aries sits down. Who are you communing with? Miriam?
So I just kind of like call around the tree. Anybody have any questions for Atropos?
Who's the Tropus?
Long story.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
I have a lot of questions.
What is plaguing Zeecrah?
You're not there.
You're not there.
Yeah.
Isn't Miria with
It's yes or no questions. I yelled it so everybody can hear.
So,
Is the unyielding death responsible for what is coursing through Tranelis?
That's a yes. I can answer that for
Yeah,
you.
I can answer
Next.
I would like to. First, what is a Tropus? So I know. Just
Ruby,
a
don't
basic.
Magic man. Very big magic man.
Where if I
wasn't a
wasn't
female
the
name.
apostle of
It is.
Roth, I would strangle you. Okay, first question. I have one. Is leaving Zeecrah, any of us leaving Zeecrah, a good idea until we have
That's a
purified
good
this
start.
place?
Yes.
Keep your damn spiders off of me.
Okay, as you finally kind of cast a spell and whew, ready yourself. You're gonna close your eyes and you kind of feel something kind of like right at the small of your back. It goes crawl up the side of your face and kind of sit right on your face. They kind of bite you and you kind of shit, and you kind of throw it off you, and you can see that it then you kind of hear within your mind.
I asked that. Wait, was that an answer? Or?
You asked the first question. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. It depends on your intention.
What did she say?
She said it depends on your definition.
Intention.
Oh, intention. But I ask if any of us are to leave, will we be able to save Zeecrah? How about that?
It is possible.
She said, probably not.
Cat.
Kitty!
Fuckers.
Oi.
Kitty!
The cats were trying to eat the pizza.
That's so cute.
So,
Super empowerment.
ask if leaving Zek. Ask something about the current thing up here. I don't know what it's called.
Yes or no question, and I'm not asking about your amnesia, because there's not a yes or no question that can give us a solution. Unless, do we know of anything, any
How about this?
super healing
Muriel,
force?
how about this? Will saving Zeecrah cure Tranelis of this curse?
Or do you want to ask something about the name that was? What about that name?
I can just
It's
cast
pretty
this
obvious
again.
what's
There's only
happening there.
25% chance that she doesn't answer.
I think that's
Hang on.
more, what's happening there is more clear.
Something that I want to find out is you said that I had scars on my arms.
Yes.
Those aren't
Yes.
there right now. Do you think that has anything to do with what's going on?
You silly man.
Yes, I'm sure it does.
Wait.
PJ is very uncomfortable.
What if like it's so hard to try and figure out what is happening because I don't know what's
You
happening.
know, I have a solution none of you are going to like.
What is your solution, Muriel?
So, typically when one dies, any ailments that, are affecting them are lifted. So if they're brought back,
Muriel, before we do,
Hang
before,
on,
before we
I
try,
don't like when you're black here.
Muriel, before we try
I
something
think
like
I'm
that,
catching on.
ask Atropos this. Will saving Zeecrah cure Tranelis of this curse?
So I asked Atropos, will saving Zeecrah cure Tranelis of this curse and help Ingrid?
The first of those things is true. It will. As
You cut out for me.
The first of those.
The first of those things is true. If you ensure that history does not repeat itself.
So I relay exactly verbatim what was said.
Okay, I don't care. That settles it then, doesn't it?
So, in other words, I think what is supposed to not happen is we can't let Tranelis get the dagger, and we can't let Tranelis recite the rite of, or perform the rite of rising on his arms again. I think
that
or maybe
Zeecrah might be okay.
Or maybe Tranelis
if
did
you guys
something
save
that
Zeecrah-
caused this, and we just can't let Tranelis do that same said thing.
Exactly. If you guys save Zeecrah, Tranelis will be all right.
But history can't repeat itself. What if this has to do with like Peko, with the saplings we planted? Obviously, there's 3 different saplings of 3 different kinds. They obviously represent
But
the
2
Peko,
saplings
the Harna.
already planted.
Where's the third one?
If
That's actually what I was about to ask. Tranelis, do you know where your sapling is? Your tribe.
Because it's the
No.
Peko, the Harna, and the Kariki.
yes, but Harna is not planted.
Yeah,
It's
so
just my
where's
assumption of
where's
the
the harness staff?
Where's the staff?
That was Thalin's staff.
And what would he
I
do?
know that? But that Thalin. Okay, well, use the stuff. I don't know. Clearly, Harna's not here. Sorry, Thalin is not here.
And there's before we.
I have a hype.
Can we get to?
I have a
Can we get to what started this whole conversation, Ruby?
I have a hypothesis. After come here, we can discuss this. But after we decide this, I think we should go talk to what's her face, a waifu, a wife ghost.
What ghost?
Leah?
Leah?
No, says that lady.
Call my wife. I catch Shillelagh.
Calm down.
No, actually, no, I don't catch Shillelagh. I just punch her in the face. I'm going. I have to call her that.
I let this happen, but I just kind of like, even if you do hit,
Brace
do a
his frame.
couple things
Can I break his nose?
Okay, chosen one of the goddess of love has so little tact when it comes to relationships.
Amazing.
So
Waifu,
it hits.
you know.
So it hits.
What'd you get?
Yeah,
He said he's letting it hit.
Oh yeah, it hits.
That's like 3 points of damage.
I'm not
Yeah,
moving.
you feel it. You feel Tranelis clock you in the side of the face.
Call my wife anything like that again, and I kill you.
Calm the fuck down, Tranelis. Goddamn.
I just kind of look at
He's
you like.
not a funny one considering she died kind of recently.
I feel like Muriel. I feel like considering that Beelizul is not a spirit. The spirit of a Beelizul has been destroyed. I feel like that would be difficult, especially with Tranelis in his current state.
Why is it so complicated? At least when we were like saving like Selman or Roth, we knew who we had to kill.
Why don't we just let Ruby come to the decision of what she wants to do with Kamir, and
We
then
can move. Then we can move.
then
on.
we can talk about it as knowing that Kamir is safe. I passed Kamir my setting stone.
Thank you.
Hang on.
Ruby, what was your
Ruby?
decision?
Aries, what were you saying earlier? We can't let. So, Tropos said, can't let history repeat itself. Right? That's how he fixed me, right?
Yes, but what if it has to do with like Peko and not letting?
Well, then we'd already have failed. And
but
that's my
obviously
guess.
not, because we can still do something to fix this. I think. I don't
exactly.
know.
So
I don't know what the backstory of your weird corrupted land. I don't know the backstory of
Ruby, if you're gonna do
anything.
this, teleport me now. I swear.
Ruby. Ruby,
So
let me
following-
speak. What do you want?
I have been so patient for so long, and I know everyone's confused. You know, fuck, PJ has not spoken a word, and he low-key has, like, attention disorders, and so do I.
PJ just kind of looks at the ground.
PJ and Ruby ADHD confirmed.
Confirmed.
Gifted burnout kid syndrome confirmed.
Confirmed. So, here's what I'm thinking. No interruptions while I speak because I've waited so long, and frankly, my decision is the one that matters right now. Are we understood?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's one
yes. Then yes, that matters. Frankly, you can find answers that we don't have, and I feel like we've hit like our 6th dead end. So, I will teleport you. I'm going to trust you. I trust you that you are going to stay safe. I will send in my guards. You will have my house, my estate to yourself. Use it as royalty, and I know you will. You can use anything in that house, whatever you need. I know you feel guilty for what is going on here, which is why you sort of want to go on your independence spree. I get that, because independence sprees give people confidence, as it has with me and all of us here in our own different ways.
That's not quite my point, but fair enough.
And so that plays into it. Go find answers. Please keep us posted. If
Of course.
you need
I hold out the sending stone, of course.
If you need anything, message us. Do you have?
Yes. I trust that you guys can do this. We will meet again soon. I promise you. Aries, I'll be fine.
As this conversation is continuing to move, you see that Ash is just sort of standing there. Ash, you sort of got moved towards the conversation, especially as the prospect of leaving Zeecrah towards a new and unconquered territory. In a very strange way, you almost seem to move without even thinking about it.
I see Ash. I see Ash walking up. I'm like, you're staying here. Help my friends fix this, and you can do whatever the hell you want.
No, he cannot. If you say that, he's gonna fucking take over the world. I don't know. This is some weird shit. I'm here with Muriel. I'm finally agreeing with him.
What are you
You're
talking
welcome.
about?
Ash, you begin to hear more violently, more fervently, especially as Khmer is outright denying you joining.
Uh-oh.
By force, if you must.
Do I see like a change in emotion in Ash's face? Do I recognize like the kind of
Ash?
This is intense.
Ash, what do you say?
So you've been with Ash for like 3 days now. He is normally like a very stoic and tense individual. His jaw is clenched.
And Ruby,
which is more tense than usual.
As you're looking at Ash, he has 3 sets of eyes. And you can see under the helm a slight and deep red glow. It just kind of looks up without even him realizing that he's doing this, as he's just staring at the ground, jaw clenched, and you can see that his hand is shaking. And instinctively, Ash, you feel your hand begin to go for your greatsword, but you are pushing it down and pushing it back.
Do I see?
I cast Force Cage. No, I'm gonna cast Force Cage.
Okay. Is there a saving throw?
No, you just can't. You're kind of
okay,
fast.
Ash.
Sorry, Ash.
Suddenly, you see that the same thing that happened to, I think it was the spirit bear, right?
Yeah.
The spirit bear, kind of a box of arcane prowess.
But it's an actual box. It's not a prison. Like he can't get in
moves
or
up
out.
all around you. You can see just your friends on friends. It's complicated.
Allies.
Allies on the other side. Who like against this like iridescent sheen. As you see Ruby, whose eyes flashed, moved her hands out, and you kind of like flipped her wrist and has cast Force Cage on you.
I'm sorry, Ash. I cannot have any death, any bloodshed. I can tell that you right now are struggling with the battle with your deity. I am so sorry, but right now, we can deal with this later. Okay?
Who said not to trust
Muriel,
this
stop
man?
gloating. We have a bigger thing to be worried about than your selfish ego.
Ash.
You've made the right choice.
Ash, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
No, thank you.
I managed to force that out right before this
Ruby, you better
happens.
prepare that teleport quickly.
I'm trying to teleport.
I just turned to the front like, I told you so, and turned back.
I'm doing my teleport.
Wisdom
right
save?
now.
Aries
It's
takes
a minute.
Muriel on the shin. Shut up!
13.
You see that Ash, as he finally says, "You made the right choice." You see that all of his eyes go blood red, and you see that blood begins to spill out of his eyes and down his face, out of his mouth, through his ears, and you can see it dripping down him as this force just kind of takes over him, and you can see almost like lightning quick begins to slash at the force cage as his entire blade is just burning with this red fire, and you can smell and you can all taste in the back of your throat the taste of blood.
I run over and I tackle PJ.
Hey, Aaron.
Are there
PJ,
is
He's in a force field.
I want you to go.
does she have access to like my stuff, or am I just
You'll see.
Can I tackle PJ?
because
One
if
second. Yeah.
she does, I would go
Roll-
giant.
Oh God. Oh
PJ,
God.
roll
You
with
can't.
an
You can't. Can you not get out of the
Yeah.
confines?
Uh,
though? That's
PJ.
not-
Guys, I cannot hear Aaron. Aaron, what did you say?
I want you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh.
fun!
Ah shit.
DM, I rolled a 22.
22, and also either an acrobatics or strength saving.
Oh,
either
23.
acrobatics check, 23, or an acrobatics or athletics check, opposed for Aries.
Aaron, I'm gonna text you my roll.
Okay.
I swear to God, if you rolled another nat 20, Sophia!
So wait, what happened?
You want Sophia to roll high because if they roll low,
Wait, what
Oh,
happened?
wisdom.
Wait, Sophia's doing what?
you suddenly.
I went
You
berserk, and I think it might be triggering PJ's blood curse. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
I swear to
Also,
God.
PJ needs to roll an opposed athletics or acrobatics check against Aries. So take a pick.
Wait, me?
Yes, because he grappled you. He's trying to grapple you.
Athletics?
Or acrobatics. Take a pick.
Okay, thank you. Okay. That would be a 23.
So you just failed because it just
Okay.
matches with Aries. So Aries
Plus 6.
Words that.
Oh, so Aries
29.
you're plus 6. So Aries, then you don't
Yeah.
succeed. So he watches PJ's eyes flash this vibrant pink as PJ, you've entered stage 1. And you can only go up from there.
Is that stage 1 or stage 2?
You can't enter stage 2 automatically. It enters sequentially.
PJ didn't intentionally do this.
Again, it only happens sequentially, though. It cannot happen in the span. You can't just automatically end up in stage 3 or automatically end up in stage 2 as the nature of the curse.
Okay.
So,
Ah,
Aries, you see PJ. PJ, did you roll an athletics or an acrobatics check?
I rolled acrobatics.
Okay. So you see Aries as you move to go and kind of grapple with PJ, he kind of rolls out of the side, and you all see the flash of PJ's
What's happening?
vibrant pink eyes.
Charles is still sitting on the ground. What's happening to the child?
oh my God, step aside.
Reason why he was passed out in the first place.
Okay.
Charles is just keeping his.
I walk over.
PJ starts avoiding Mirio.
I swear to I will catch you. I'm gonna like lunge and be like, get back here.
Okay, roll Mirio, roll an athletics check to grapple PJ if you're trying to get him.
Items.
PJ, roll either an opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Yes.
Mirio, so Mirio rolls.
Damn it.
So that's a dirty 20.
Damn it. Okay, I got a 14.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Mirio manages to kind of wrap his arms around his PJ. You're kind of struggling to get out, and you can hear PJ in the back of your mind. Feed me.
Lesser restoration.
Wait. Hang on a minute.
What?
That's the same voice.
What?
No, I cannot say that because Tranelis doesn't know.
Oh, damn.
As
Can you
this
do
is
that?
happening, I'm just like focusing. I'm like, oh
Yeah,
my
I
god,
give it-
teleportation
Okay, so
circle
you
to my
cast
house.
restoration on PJ,
I can't make the.
you feel the eyes. So your eyes kind of like almost like melt away. So you're going to like a cry,
Obviously.
and you can see like a stream of like blood
Big
kind of falls
Brian.
out of your eye. As your vision is no longer clouded, and you are brought back to your standard state.
Wait a minute.
PJ is kind of disappointed because it's been a while since he's been in that state and he hasn't been able to properly see anything other than Mirio's magic. Like he personally craves bloodshed.
No, that's not good.
So, are we going to do anything with the guy in the force cage and the fact that there's
No,
currently a
we are
spell?
going to do this. We're going to do this first and foremost.
Hang on.
Please.
Before we do anything, Eric, I feel like it's on the tip of my brain.
What?
Don't repeat history. Okay, so, and Eric, if I'm making too many assumptions, shut me up, please. So we can't repeat history. I'm trying to think what happened between now and meeting you. How did I end up with you guys?
Muriel, you're gonna have to answer.
Yeah, Muriel, you're gonna have to answer that question.
Or Ruby.
How did I end up?
While this is
How did I end up
happening,
leaving Zeecrah?
Can I keep an eye on Ash? I want to see. Like I'm like.
As you are looking at Ash, you're beginning to kind of like cast this representation and so Marianne is taking the chalk and drawing it out. You see that Ash is just standing there, like kind of marking this like fear, this visceral fear within you, causing this intense panic. Almost like, again, seeing a giant army that is cresting over to one single soldier who stands down. You are that single soldier. As this intense wave of fear continues to wash over you, he just stares down at you.
Do you have a question? Did anyone mention the dagger at all in pertaining to?
Yeah.
Someone did bring up the dagger. Because
Yes,
But not pertaining to that.
No, pertaining to what Atropos said.
No.
Okay, got it.
So.
I'm just gonna. So, two things. Number one, put my 2 cents in. This is a bad idea, but you know what? You guys can go, so I can tell you I told you so.
Before
You
anyone
should
goes,
Number
go.
2.
please,
Muriel, come with us so you can take Ruby back.
please. Okay, first just question. Please, no one leave me here. No one leave. Second,
You are not being left behind.
Yeah.
Before anyone leaves, I think we know what's going on here. How did I end up leaving Zeecrah? I'm sure I would have told you.
You do not know that you left Zeecrah. So you.
Well, no.
How did I end up meeting you? Like, what brought me to you, or what did
You met Mario
Or,
with Mario, right?
No. I'm the first one that ever met you.
Yeah.
We met. Aaron, what was the place called? Was it Mario? I thought it was.
Milo.
It wasn't Milo.
It was Milo.
Was it? I thought it was the
Then
outskirts.
how did I get to this place, Milo? Because clearly Milo is not here on Zeecrah. So how did I end up leaving Zeecrah?
You never trusted us enough to tell us. I asked multiple times and you never told me.
You paid for your secrecy, Tranelis.
I'm pretty sure I told them.
No,
No.
bitch.
You didn't tell.
You said
Never
you
told
used the
me.
dagger somehow, but you never explained
Yeah.
what
Okay.
happened. You said you woke
When
up.
I
and
met
were
you-
on the
When I
shore.
met you, you were with some dwarven lady that I personally character can't not character but me
Luann.
can't remember
You met
to the
Luann. Luann's
Yeah. Anyway, so you're with this nice lady and you just lost your daughter, no,
My son.
son and
Okay.
wife,
So
and
between
you had this evil looking dagger that we took to Selma, and it was we didn't get rid of it until we visited a rock herself
what
in
was
her
the
own.
significance behind this dagger?
You tried to use it to revive your son, but it.
It trapped souls.
So I will try.
It was very evil and linked to the unyielding death.
And this unyielding death. Who is he?
Alcazar.
How's he
I
related
look,
to
I look at
this?
Kamir like, don't tell him, like, cause
I'm not.
How does
I don't.
I've heard you mention this unyielding death pertaining to what's going on with me right now and this island. So he's connected to this dagger.
I point to Kamir. It's his evil father who's trying to
Muriel!
kill us, the world.
Okay, we can unpack that later. But so you're telling me
Someone has daddy
I will
issues.
find a dagger that will use to try to bring back my son, and that kicks everything off.
Yes.
I guess that's all we know.
Okay. And what did Atropos say? Something
She
about
said,
history.
"Don't repeat history."
Don't repeat
Well, let
this.
history repeat itself.
Then what's yet to happen?
I don't know. You didn't tell us what happened on the island. We only
Do you
know
use
what
it about
happened
a
after.
flower?
Yes, I use a flower. I'm on a jungle island. I know a thing or two about flowers.
The flower. What is
The
the
fellowship flower.
That one.
That one.
That was the flower that I tried to use to save Leah, but that was a year
Wait.
ago. For me,
How about this? What's the last thing that you remember?
12 moons ago. The last thing I
What's-
remember
what
is
point-
my son dying and I'm grieving. this dagger that you speak of, I have no memory of finding it.
You said it washed up on a beach.
When was the last time you went to a beach of any kind?
I was thinking of going to a beach.
Your last
Potentially.
Your last encounter
Okay.
with the beach was Selby Shala.
My last encounter was Shelby Sala, which was
Water
a couple
elemental.
days ago.
No, the Miriam's like, oh, what was it? It was the thing that attacked the king's son.
Mirio, can
Same
you
thing.
now?
The water elemental.
It wasn't a water elemental that you were at.
No,
we
it
didn't
was-
fight a water elemental.
It was
We
a
fought a
water
water weird.
Yeah, that.
and I. But I haven't been to a beach in a while. Maybe it would be a good idea to go walk on a beach for a little bit.
No, it
Retrace
would
your
not be a good
First
idea to go
things
into any
first.
kind of water. Believe me, this is coming
Ruby,
from any kind of
Mirio,
water.
let's make this quick.
Actually, I just checked the spell. Teleportation circle. It's anybody within this circle that's drawn. It's teleported. So Ruby doesn't have to be in the circle. It could
Good.
only be you.
Good.
You can. I set up the teleportation circle right to my
While we've been
estate.
talking, I imagine that you've been
So-
setting
Yep,
up.
Ruby's
Right
been
to my
casting.
estate.
So you're,
It's
tell
been a
me-
minute now, so I think it's.
All right. All right.
hang
It's
on.
been very nice.
I know.
I hope
I feel like
you
we're
get
right
your,
there, though. I feel like we're right there.
He is determined
while I-
on leaving, and like Ares with his mother. You, once they have their mindset, for the better or worse, you can't change their mind.
What are
We'll see him on the other side. Hopefully, not like we met Ares afterwards.
Yes. Hope,
We all
yeah.
remember that.
I promise you, I won't do anything foolish.
Oh, wait,
long
come
as
here,
you
come
do
here.
that-
Before you go, I pull out like just. Why do I have this? I just pull out a fancy rock with a sun on it. It's just a symbol of like my church. If you
I thought
provide
that's
this
what
at
kind of sun.
any church of Roth, they will give you free healing. Aaron, this is
Okay.
using my background
Thank you.
ability as an acolyte.
Thank you.
Oh wait,
I'm
yeah.
going. As you're
I'll
doing
take
this,
that.
I'm taking a piece of parchment and ink, and I'm writing. I hereby declare Khmer. What's your last name, Khmer? Just
Gidrock. Just put old man Khmer.
Old man Khmer, Drajak, whatever.
I would
Um,
Guys, if Khmer tried using the dagger to bring back the lives of his family, or at least to pay for them,
The dagger.
how
Wait.
do we,
One sec.
Go ahead, Sophia.
Go, PJ.
Oh,
if Khmer used the dagger to try to revive his family, but then he still showed up with a dagger on our shores, we know he failed. We know he sapped the life in this place, or at least aided in the force that did.
Wait, come here. You use the dagger
No,
on this place?
no, I didn't. I think. Do you mean Tranelis, Sophia?
Sorry, Tranelis.
Yeah.
Wait. So you're telling me I did this?
We don't know what did this.
Look,
Charles, but
thank you for the rock. I'm gonna be gone, and I step in the
I take.
teleportation
Can I
circle.
hand you the parchment?
Yeah.
Like you get all this with my signature.
come here.
I wish you luck in figuring this out. And I like wave.
You step through and you feel your body being pulled through and stretched, and you end up in the cool, clear state.
Okay, now back to brainstorming,
So,
guys.
okay.
Go ahead. I
So
just
you're
wanted to
telling
get
me-
that out of the way.
Tell me the dagger causes
Good.
all of this.
Ben, we gotta do one job.
Yes, we do.
So the dagger causes all of this.
I'm gonna need to get something for me back in. So
Wait, where's the dagger now?
It
Why don't I
should
have
be
it
in the
with me?
Arath's domain.
Arath, I'm assuming, is another one of these entities.
My goddess, my
Okay.
goddess, don't worry. Just nod and smile.
What
So-
starts all this off is is this dagger.
is this okay that Ash can hear all of this?
Seems Ash.
Yeah, well, it's a little late for that.
So
I don't think I am
Yeah.
sound off for sure.
Ash, roll another wisdom.
conscious.
Roll another wisdom saving throw. As you can just see red. That's all you see and all you hear. It's just this long.
I hear red. Nope.
You
10.
hear and see red. Okay. As you see Khmer exit through the teleportation sigil, once again, Ash.
The only way that I can leave this is through like teleportation magic and succeeding on a save, right?
Yeah.
Ash
Yep.
once again tries to try to cut at the force of this like at the magical energy of this force cage, and you can see almost like rips through some of the runes, but that magically repairs itself. But again, it seems that there is a more visceral rage as the blood bearer didn't get what she wanted.
So now can we talk about this?
Hang on.
As I said,
I would like to. I feel like we're right there. We need to stop history from repeating itself. And you're
I
telling
don't
me I will
go
find this
to the
dagger,
beach and just see what happens.
or I have. But I haven't.
Isn't
yet.
that the opposite of what we should do? Stay
Well,
away
if the
from
dagger's
it.
going to be there, we should at least retrieve it so it's not just laying there.
But didn't we get rid of the dagger?
That's what I'm worried about. What if something temporal happened and Tranelis
Wait, but
was
we're not supposed to.
rewind it? I don't know.
Wait, but we need to stop someone from doing something that they will do. From doing something that they have done in the past that they will do soon.
Can you cast that spell again, Muriel? Can we talk to Atravis again and ask like 3 more questions?
I mean, yes. We can do this a total as many times as we want. However, there's a 25% chance that cumulatively adds up. That she will just leave me unread.
What if
Just won't answer.
What if you ask another goddess?
No, just the spell itself. It's just I won't. There's a 25% chance that I won't receive an answer from my spell until I take a long rest.
Wait, Aaron, would I know about any gods or goddesses pertaining specifically to Zeecrah? Like, would I know about Melora?
Roll a religion check.
Like, I mean, would I just know she's that exists?
Roll a religion check.
Religion, what?
Intelligence.
Okay, 6.
You.
Yeah!
The way that gods exist on Zeecrah is very different from the rest of the world. Melora is just another spirit.
Okay.
In the same way that Melora is like the shepherd. Melora is the teacher of the spirit and the charioteer of the cycle. So she's not really, compared to all the other spirits, she's not really like a god.
Okay.
She's a god to
So, if the spirits are anything like gods, you could talk to eagle, fox, bear, cat.
We already talked to them. It didn't go too well.
There's
We didn't really gain much from them.
So I know Melora exists, so I just list her in the various spirits. There's Melora, Death, the Woman of the Wind. She's someone you could probably talk to if they're similar to these gods.
Yeah, we could maybe drop by, but let's think about other things right now.
Why don't we try focusing on what the fuck is happening with Ash? First of all, we should get that all dealt with, and then we can figure out what is happening with Zeecrah in its entirety.
So,
and what we need to prevent.
Can I just say one more time? I told you so.
Miriam, you're not.
I'm
here.
enjoying
Is there a
this.
correlation between Ash's bloodlust and PJ's bloodlust that we've seen in the past world when the eyes go?
Do they look similar in any way?
Yeah, that's an interesting question there.
Can I check? Actually, that's a good question because I have a very in-depth knowledge of PJ's bloodlust. Would I notice any similarities?
Roll a history check.
Please tell me I have my +10 in history. Please.
I cast guidance. Aaron, may I do so as well? It's like I have a very thorough understanding of PJ.
24.
Unfortunately, you don't know. You're trying to rack your brains. I've never read this before. This seems similar.
Hurts. Pain.
Did you add your guidance?
24 with the guidance, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to ring a
Wait,
bell.
no,
Wait,
no
with
one
guidance?
assisted. Yeah, 10 plus 10, 20 plus 4, 24. Unless, you rolled. I didn't have anyone assist because no one's proficient in history.
Aaron, I asked if I could do it too.
Oh,
You're
It's like
proficient in history.
no, but do the roll.
You have to be proficient in order to.
Was Mira also going to do the roll?
No, I asked if I could do it as a
Oh,
whole.
you want to do it also? Sure, roll it.
Yeah.
I would say Muriel.
I have a very in-depth knowledge of PJ's
You do.
bloodlust. Like, I know
You do.
exactly
you
how
make
it
a fair
works.
point, but Ruby specifically because she also learned about the history of the Bloodlust Curse, I'd say would probably be the only one in the party who's able to actually, And
I probably can't do it anyways. I have a plus one.
A little bit more in depth about the history of these places.
Does it like visually look like there's any similarities between the way that they're like acting? And
You're not really sure. I mean, they're both.
I just realized this is the second time a failed roll has interrupted Ash backstory reveal.
Yep.
In as many sessions.
Rip.
Romeo.
You were about to get like the full dump. And then I failed a wisdom save.
Honestly, that's the story of this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like serious.
And I failed the wisdom save.
There's so much that
Fuck
like I'm
wisdom.
pretty sure I told you guys, or I just told an NPC and I don't remember.
Mostly it was
Definitely didn't tell
Yeah.
us.
I mean,
No, I
all of my
said stuff about my
all of
backside
my
in front of
soft
them.
stats aside from charisma are hot garbage. So I don't know what I
Charisma
expected.
gang.
So, Ash,
Yep.
Prepare yourselves.
No like. Me no like. No thank you.
you try to push through whatever the blood bear is. You see, there's just a visceral rage as every volatile aspect that comes from war is surging through you, and you're trying to keep your head. You see prophetic dreams that you've had in the past
Love them.
flit through your mind as you see your fellow soldiers dying next to you, as you see them usher you on, and you wish there was some justice or some kind of nobility that lived in your bones, some bravery that pushed you forward to fight on, but there's none. Only
Rip.
anger, only rage, violence, conquest, bloodshed.
Okay.
Roll one last wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Can
Uh-oh.
I tell?
Bardic inspiration.
2 keys
You
going
can't
back.
add bardic inspiration to saving throws.
TPK,
Can-
anyone?
Can't. Oh, that would have been a +4.
There's nothing we can do.
We can guidance.
Can I tell that Ash is
No,
having
I need to be able to touch.
struggles? Like, can I tell?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, please, please don't.
Dice advantage.
Oh, yes. What's that?
18.
18
Oh wait. Yes.
and
A 5.
18, 8, 28. Do I have guidance on that or no?
No. Oh no. Guidance. I don't.
32.
You see that
Sorry, I
Ash
didn't-
you see that there's like suddenly like where there's just been kind of swift stoic movement, just kind of like fluidity and like intimidation. You see that Ash's hand begins to shake around the sword.
So I can tell he's struggling.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ash, what did you get for your wisdom saving throw?
I am still waiting to roll.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm waiting to see if that is super cocked.
Okay.
It's like
I like
it was
super
literally at like the halfway point between a 10 and an 8, so I'm gonna.
Hey, the 2.
oh my god.
If you roll a nat 20, I'm gonna put you
Yes.
in my pants.
What'd you get?
3.
Is that a 3?
You all
No, that's
suddenly
an 8.
watch.
It's a fucking 11.
You
Oh.
all watch
11
as
total.
in the force cage.
One off from a nat 20.
Blood just begins to fall. All from the top of Ash's head, and he's just
RIP.
covered. And you see that he actually begins to sink into the ground.
Through the force
No.
cage?
Through the force cage.
What the fuck?
Ah! Yours like oh.
It's just left in his wake. Ash,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we just
you are
do you-
lost in a blind and chaotic rage. Everyone hears a blood-curdling scream.
Kind of edge my way over to Ares. Nudge him.
You're not
Hey,
sure
Ares.
from where. It just seems to be all
What did you say?
encompassing.
Totally forgot
And you
that
begin
part.
to taste blood in your mouth. PJ.
Hey, Ares. I told you so.
PJ,
His
roll a
whisper.
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving? Okay.
Use the restroom real quick.
I just want to like nudge Ares and like,
I like
bro,
knock him
bro,
on things.
bro. I told you so.
I could not have left at a better time.
That would be a 6.
Okay. PJ. You see PJ kind of look over, his eyes burning with pink energy and glow. And you see PJ throw back his head, and the screaming is now emanating from his mouth. But it's Ash's voice.
What?
Ah!
Oh!
Everyone starts casting. I run over and start casting spells. Like maybe this will work. Maybe this will work.
So there's a correlation
Just-
between the two.
PJ.
I pour my spell slots into
Mirio
PJ.
comes over, and what spell are you casting first?
Lesser restoration.
As you attempt to cast Lesser Restoration, you see that blood begins to kind of cuts begin to like move on from your arm towards you. As you can see, the pink is starting to become a deep magenta that is moving towards closer to a red.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Into the fire!
I cast Aura Vitality immediately around me, so there's a 20-foot radius thing, so anybody in there I can choose to heal as a bonus action. I'm going to heal PJ as a bonus action with 2d6. I'm out of my slots.
Cast it out, and you can see that you begin to kind of try to pull up, like this pool of golden rays of light, and kind of move them all throughout PJ, but they just seem to kind of almost be corrupted by these like almost like black dust and like wither away.
Channel Divinity! Channel Divinity!
PJ starts screaming, but laughing at the same time.
PJ,
Channel Divinity, turn
I
on
will say
that!
for Saphir, so you can roleplay this. Do you remember?
Do you want me to roleplay?
Do you remember what happened during your encounter with Helera?
I do.
Do you remember the scream that was let out by? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no.
This is the scream that's being let out. But you are not within that stage. But this is a precursor.
Channel Divinity, turn undead. Did that do anything? If not, give us a preserve
Run walks away.
Get behind
Muriel.
Bags.
As you cast turn undead.
me. What?
This is Channel Divinity, right? I'm channeling around power to you. Like, what's going on, you thoughts?
And you kind of press your hands to the sides of PJ's temples. Muriel, I want you to roll a wisdom check.
Oh my god.
Chick.
By the way, I am.
Do I have any agency left whatsoever?
You are just your vocal cords are breaking. You are screaming yourself hoarse, and you just almost seeing the world through like a third party perspective as just visceral rage is filling through you.
I'm stupid.
What did you get?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Muriel, what did you get?
Don't worry about it.
No.
Say it.
Muriel.
Natural 1.
Oh.
Hey, my guidance was a 1 too, so technically.
Back to the two.
You see
Terror.
PJ as he was letting out this long and mournful cry. This cry that fills you to the very core of your bones, makes you shake with fear. Not Muriel. Ash and PJ. You see Ash, the body of Ash, fall back into where the force cage was. A giant slash through his body.
Through whose body?
Ashes.
Ashes. And you can see mirroring that is PJ. With just slash marks all throughout his body. And they are both dead.
Like dead?
Dead.
No,
Hey,
no,
Aaron,
no.
Aaron, I'm at that
Hold on.
point still.
Hold on a second.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wait for Ares to come
Zach.
back before anything happens.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead. That's where we're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
it's not gonna be close to you. Don't worry. I know you're
So, falling back into session. The party, after seeing these events transpire, Tranelis, roll a wisdom saving throw.
25?
That's not bad.
You are just so lost in the confusion of everything that's going on here that you don't know what's going on.
I have a panic attack anyway because everything's going on.
This is your second dead child.
So,
Yes, Tranelis is having a panic attack anyway because
Okay.
what the fuck is happening?
yes.
I was so tired.
As both have fallen in front of you, Muriel, I would like everyone else
To leave.
to leave, please.
Are you in Aaron's room? Let's go in Aaron's room.
Yeah, let's go to Aaron's room.
I was gonna say, Aaron, we can just do some ponytail.
Aaron, we still in ponytail blonde.
Dead people, mute us, please. You can't hear us, please. I'll give you the thumbs up when you can come back.
Okay, when I do this, it means you guys can come back. Okay, I'll figure out how to do that. Should we mute you or deafen?
Deafen yourselves.
Alright.
So, and we'll do this when you can come back.
Okay.
Okay. Miriam,
Yeah,
as you're kind of like standing there after the effects of what has happened, you hear a creeping voice in the back of your mind that is not your goddess. You hear. Choose one for me. One for me. One for you. Mine.
Okay, that's easy.
Mine.
Okay. Like, this is a hard choice. Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to, get out of my head. Like I kind of clap for, like 9 seconds. For, like, a round or two, and I'm, like, screaming, get out of my head. So when everybody comes back, that's what we're
Okay.
going to see.
Everybody can come back now. You guys, you can come back now.
Oh, my God.
You guys come back now.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh man, I didn't think this would be revealed this arc. I
I just want to get my memories back. Finish saving Zeecrah. I thought it'd be nice and easy.
You're screaming. What?
So,
Why does everything need to happen now?
Here we go.
All right, what is it?
so, as you suddenly see Muriel clap his hands to his face and shout, what do you shout?
Get out of my head! Leave me alone!
What the fuck?
I'm not going to choose!
That's the correct usage of that word, right?
Yes. Wait,
Great.
I'm not here.
You guys hear what he says? Did you hear what he screamed?
No.
He said, get out of my head, get out of my head. I'm not going to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you! You're bisexual now!
Mirror, you're not going to choose what?
Rude.
I'm also going to ask for PJ and then Ash to mute themselves because you can't talk because you're good.
Rude.
Haha. L.
What if I just
Ghost.
Ghost Ash. The echo.
immediately cast thaumaturgy on I don't remember if it's 5 or 10 times louder, I don't remember which it is. It's like, Ruby, drop the switch immediately. Grab their bodies next to each other. Now.
What do I do?
Drop force cage immediately.
I pick
Put
up
the bodies next to each other.
Okay. I pick up PJ and start dragging him towards the force cage.
No, fast! You're holding his limp body as he is looking
fast.
You see that he is just his entire being is just slashed through. It is bloody and awful. And he's just he's a
do you want
bloody mess.
Do you want Ares has no emotion whatsoever on his face. He's just completely numb. He's trying not to show any emotion.
I'm just gonna everybody shut up. I yell at everybody. I don't know what I'm saying, but I just yell.
Do you want them in the force cage? Next to the force cage?
Get rid of the force cage.
I chucked force cage.
Okay.
I immediately run over to both of them and pull out a diamond. I crush it in my hand and I throw it in the air between them. I reach down to both of them and cast Revivify, Clean Spell, sacrificing all my sorcery points.
Ooh.
Tranelis is backing away.
Yeah.
Just
Miria.
Back the fuck away.
Fully panicked.
Focus most of it on PJ.
Roll
I need to say
a wisdom check.
Check. Tranelis, can you help him with that? It's a check, not saving throw.
Tranelis is in no position to help
The
right
low
now.
quality mic.
That's gay panic right there.
one.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, Miriam.
Oh my god!
Wait, hold on. What was that?
It was not a natural 1.
Oh, I thought you said it was a natural one.
It was not. It was a natural 2.
Fuck!
Son of a bitch.
Muriel,
With my guidance.
Muriel, as you reach your hand out, you feel that same thing that happened to you before where your spell was stolen from you. Taken from you and conquest. You expend the spell slot.
Yeah, and I spend the sorcerer points on my way.
And the diamond.
And
And the
diamonds.
diamond. And I cast Revivify on TJ. I'm sort of like, and I just kind of throws him like, stand up.
What's happening? What's happening?
As you,
I
a
cast
breath.
I'm
Aaron.
just gonna go ahead and check for you.
Can I cast Tiny Hut around Tranelis?
That's gonna take you a couple minutes.
I just need to check.
I'm sure it ain't going anywhere.
It's like dropping a blanket over a kettle.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's like
I'm gonna,
shut up.
I'm gonna check the time.
Don't condescend someone who doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Control over that.
I said I was doing this immediately.
I know. Muriel, as you cast Revivify, nothing happened.
Oh fuck.
No.
To re-roll a character.
I immediately reached down. I'm like, what? I immediately reached down to press gentle repose. The time has stopped on his body. It is not flowing. So he is now stopped at the state of death. So the time won't count. Any time from now on for the next, I think it's 8 hours or whatever, I have to double check, won't count against healing spells. I'm like, I'm
Genius.
sorry, Ash, but
But not sorry, but not sorry.
I turn and cast gentle repose on Ash as well. Like my fourth level spell. So I turn to the point and like, I'm thoroughly exhausted. I think I have about 2, maybe 3 cure wounds left in me, and I would collapse. I need a rest. I think I can bring them back in the morning.
So much stuff.
I'm
Just
gonna like start casting Tiny Hut. I'm gonna sit down with Tranelis and like cast.
Why is everyone around me dying?
Tranelis?
It's not you.
First my son, then my people, and then 2 more.
Tranelis.
What is happening?
Tranelis. Please, it's not your fault. You can't blame yourself for this. There's nothing that you control. It's we're dealing with a lot of heavy stuff right now, and it's nothing that you can really control. It's just everything is all over the place, and there's no right and there's no wrong, and I don't know what's happening, and we're here for you. We're in this together. We're here to help figure shit out, and I don't know how, but we're here to try to help you get your wife and son back. We're gonna try. We're trying as hard as we can. We will try as hard as we can.
Aren't I not? Wait, you're my son. You told me I tried that before, didn't I?
But you tried using dark magic. Bad necromancy.
But that's something I don't remember doing yet.
Because it hasn't happened yet in your span
Wait a
of
minute.
consciousness.
Wait a minute. What did the Tropos say? Tropos.
To not let history repeat itself.
And I think you got it.
What do we get? What do you mean?
Shut me up if this is not if this is an unreasonable assumption.
Go.
If I haven't found my son yet, found the dagger yet, if I haven't tried to revive him yet, that's what we need to stop. Because history, that hasn't happened for me yet. That's what sets this all in motion.
So we can't revive
I'm
your
bringing
wife or
back
son.
We-
TJ, I don't care.
I don't know, that's fine. But
We can't
bring
revive your wife or son. Or your son, at least.
At least not through the same means.
so we need to stop me from getting this dagger.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
was that a reasonable assumption to make based off what they just said?
Did we
Okay.
get it?
Yes! God damn it! I've been giving you guys so many hints.
I think that was obvious.
Wait,
So,
Yeah.
sorry.
so my question:
What was the last part?
Are you guys settling down to rest for Mario's sake?
Mhm.
I need to.
I have like no spells.
So, are you
left.
guys? Is anyone taking watch?
I let Mirio in the tiny hut, and I'll take first watch.
Can we all have a time hut, please?
Yeah.
So, everyone goes in the tiny hut.
Central Post last 10 days.
Okay.
I'm saying
Can I cast a tiny hut for the bodies? I don't want them to anything to happen to them. So tiny hut for to cast for the bodies only.
Okay. So, Aries, you take first watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to just stay up all night. I don't get to suffer exhaustion, but I've been staying up all night for the past
Okay.
God knows how long.
Yeah.
Also,
Aries, run roll first.
real quick, I am going through all of the strange things I have and going through everything that I've got on me. Do I have? How should I phrase this?
Anything in your belt?
Is
you
there...
have strange things in your belt that you would not. You have all of the items that you have.
Okay. Okay. All right,
So you
but that's
have
it.
things that you don't like. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So, Aries, when I'll perception check.
14.
You kind of sit out, taking a watch. Try to let your eyes not linger on the tiny hut that Ash and PJ are lying in.
I am also assisting any watches. While I just
Oh,
stay up all
so
night.
can I roll for advantage?
You heard that one.
Good. Of course. But never mind. But
Anything
thank you.
on the fact that I have wild, or I have sorcery points? Anything on that? No?
Huh?
Tranelis wouldn't know to comment on it.
It's a feed. Yeah, food. Okay, then your watch comes to a close. Unhelpful. We're taking the second watch. Ruby. Roll perception check for roll advantage, because I assume Charles is assisting you.
Not
It's a nat
one.
Please.
3, 13. 13, what do I get?
Look out for the darkness. Your eyes continue to
Thanks.
kind of linger on towards the hut where Puja is. And you were a phrase that Tranelis has said throughout this continues to linger with you. So much death. And your watch comes to a close. And sleep finds you.
Can I, while I'm on my watch, can I try to study the stars?
Sure. Are you
Kind of.
looking for mythology or are you looking for astrology? Like not astrology or astronomy?
Astronomy.
Astronomy. Go ahead and make an intelligence check, please.
That was a good roll. +5, 23.
You see a particularly vibrant star. It seems to glitter much brighter than the rest.
Do I see Ruby looking kind of at that? Do I recognize it?
You do not.
Okay.
You do recognize it as part of the story of Zeecrah, but not the star itself.
Do I know which story?
Zeecrah?
It is specifically a part of the Pearl of the Sea. So it's basically this.
This scene.
It is basically the story that goes about of this this pearl that is cursed, and basically puts greed into anyone who has it. And so it's a cautionary tale about keeping hoarding food or materials for the self and not sharing it.
Okay, I am telling the story just to try and calm myself down, just saying it out loud.
So the story goes like this. If you want to recap
It's fine. For the sake of brevity, I do like to say.
So, Ruby, you kind of look at the star and it hits you. So, Traction, the planet, not star.
It's what?
The planet, not star.
What's the name?
It's Refraction. I think it's the pronunciation of it. I'll touch a check later and I'll get back.
Refractions of the planet?
Refraction is the name of the planet.
Got it.
Okay. But with that, your watch comes to a close as you sleep. Tranelis, you're the only one left awake.
All right.
And as
Perception.
one roll perception.
Numbers. 24.
Okay. Everyone else seems to be sleeping. As you're kind of looking out, trying to go through the events of the day.
Uh-oh.
You hear
Music shift. Uh-oh.
No, Zach knows
Aaron,
what's
stop
going on.
smiling.
Zach knows what's going on.
You hear? She's like trying not to crack up.
I know, I'm trying not to. You guys make me laugh.
Good.
You hear a haunting melody in the back of your mind. And there's a forefront of your mind,
What the fuck is this?
pulling you towards the ocean.
No.
You best bet I'm going towards that ocean.
God.
Okay?
Actually, no. They told me washed up on a. Do I go towards the ocean?
Wait,
Do
do
you?
I'm gonna
I
roll.
hear
See if I do,
Tranelis?
because
Do I hear Tranelis wake up? Can I hear
I'm
him
going to roll.
No, you don't have a high enough concept.
I'm going to
Aw.
roll a wisdom. I'm just going to roll straight wisdom. Is this a wise decision?
It's because of the song.
Do I hear the song? Do I feel it?
Oh, yeah.
I'm aware. I know what all your past
Do I feel the
perceptions is.
song?
You're not.
Please.
Do
Please.
you think a 19 is enough to resist that urge?
Oh, fuck. Mother, please just leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you right now.
I'm going towards that
Briefly
water.
So, as you kind of step up, you feel this comfort. I'm doing the right thing. It feels comfortable for the first time.
Oh shit! Oh god! I just realized what's happening too.
Everyone knows what's happening.
Bastards.
Your feet kind of step out
Daggers
into
on the shore.
the night sky. As you look up, you see that it's not nighttime, but rather it is the illusion of night, as the moon
Wait, he can leave the
has moved over the sun and a solar eclipse.
Strange.
Solar eclipse.
But you continue to move forward. This hauntingly beautiful melody, adding some catharsis, some closure for the first time. It feels right. It feels right. Do you move toward it?
Wait, what is
I don't think I have much of a choice now, do I?
What is Tranelis?
It feels right in your very bones. You feel like you're doing the right thing.
Yep, I'm going. It's like taking antidepressants for the first time. I'm going.
It's like snorting crack for the first time. Just feels right.
Move through these forests in days, not even seeing the decrepit landscape, just being pulled by this song, this melody. As you finally make it towards the crashing waves, you feel your feet almost be pulled in by the water. Almost the tides are bringing you in. Your ankle
Don't want to.
knee deep, waist deep. Your neck is just above the waves. And you finally let your head crash underwater.
TPK. Fact.
And you move towards that sound, towards that song. And you see a ethereally beautiful woman.
Fucking God!
With hair that moves in the waves.
I'm assuming I do not recognize her.
You do not. Deep, kind of greenish skin.
Bastard.
Bright eyes.
God.
Is she hot?
She's fucking hot as hell.
No, that's
It's
where
a good
I
thing
get it
Tranelis'
from.
ace.
Yeah, he also doesn't care.
That's
PJ's
a person.
ghost. PJ's ghost is there with him.
The tail of a large. She seems to have like her scales are black and her destiny at the top, almost like a raven's feather.
No.
And she
Please,
sees
TM.
that she reaches out to you for your hand.
No.
Do I have a choice in this?
You do. I can make everything alright.
No.
And as you try to speak, you can seem to be able to speak underwater.
I can?
I can make everything alright.
No.
You look like the blue one, the fish man I met earlier.
Do you trust him?
No.
Do you trust anyone?
No. Have I heard stories about sirens before?
Roll a history check.
-1?
Does Aries wake up at all?
18.
Oh, that's good.
18.
You know, you're not particularly part of the community, so you don't know a lot about the merfolk villages that have trade with Zeecrah.
Mhm.
You know about merfolk. They seem to just be another person. You've encountered them briefly.
What are you? What are you?
This illusion.
Not who, what?
This illusion.
And what is it? And I've been warned about things, but how can you help me?
The men of the land lie. I can help you.
Can I roll an insight check?
Roll insight check.
See if she's lying or not.
Do any of us wake up at all?
19.
She seems unabashedly honest.
Oh no.
So part of it's like Tranelis knows that he's gonna make mistakes. How?
We can learn from the past and walk its cycles. I think you understand that, don't you?
I do. There are things that I will do. And I have no idea if this is part of that.
You are a man familiar with that.
Speak louder so they
You
can
are
hear
a
you.
man familiar with that, are you not?
Mistakes?
No, with that.
Very.
And you understand it's sacred.
That I do. And that
Things are reborn. People are reborn. In the shores, in the water.
you make a good point.
We have to reinvigorate this island. I want what you want. I want this unsaved.
Just not.
You need only listen to me.
And why do you make yourself known only now?
I fear the land of us. That did this to the island.
The unyielding death did something to this island.
And they are Gordons.
No, they very clearly aren't.
Have you met a man who was by the name of Chiron Gitrock?
No, I don't believe so.
To
Hell
you, he
yeah.
will appear as a goat. A man with curled horns. A
Interesting,
fiendish
go,
blood.
man. Fiendish, that I don't know what that means.
Ultimately, he cursed these lands. In his birth, in his legacy. And
Those people knew me.
many people are good pretenders and liars. Of course they would.
And just say that you aren't a good pretender and liar.
I am. You are. I see the way you look at me. You know I am not wrong. But I am honest. I speak true. I know Zeecrah. I know her people. Her traditions. I've traded with them for many moons. My entire life. Kunyar is a good friend of mine. And I cannot stand the fact that he is dead because of these people.
How do
Because
I
of their
know?
work.
How do I know you're not trying to turn me against my? I don't know if they are my friends, but how do you
Why
know?
would they be your friends? You know what outsiders did last time. That they did this again.
You're making a generalization.
History.
Outsider, insider, it doesn't matter. There's only good
the
and
cycle
bad.
repeats itself. Does it not?
It does. Be itself.
Why must Zeecrah remain isolated? You know this.
I do.
And why that legend lives on?
These people are different.
I don't know that.
I don't need to know. But I feel. I turn and leave.
Wait.
Keep walking.
Wait.
Keep walking.
Uh-oh.
As you walk back, you see stabbed into the sand
No.
where your foot is as you are walking out of the water. A dagger.
No. I swear to
Of
God.
onyx craft. But instead of seems to be like blood in dark water. But it's blue.
Yeah, but
Swirling, moving. And as you look down at it, seeing it sit there in the sand, blackened, shimmering. That's where we're gonna end.
No!
tonight's session.
Can we just